Simple Smile.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our open panel mail night. Didn't really have any particular plans tonight, but I figured why not get together with some friends? We can play with this. StreamYard's running through OBS a little more and do a mail because I got a bunch of mail I need to get through. What's up, Zebra? How are you tonight? No, I don't think I like that. Hey, Isaac, how are you? Good evening. So, while we're chilling and waiting to get a few more people into the room to see if anybody else wants to come up and open some mail tonight, I opened up a roll of quarters the other day for the first time in a long time, and I was talking about this a little bit on trade day. But I got this very interestingly toned clad quarter. It's 2005. Now, obviously, I won't keep it. It'll go back to the bank, but I just thought that was pretty neat. We don't see a whole lot of uh, toned clad. This other quarter that on the back somebody has taken a Dremel tool to it or something and rubbed the back just about smooth, but didn't do anything to the front. And then of course we got our first Maya Angelou. So I got all three of those out of one roll, and I just thought that was pretty neat. I kind of stopped right then and there and said, okay, that's my luck for the day. What's up, Tom? Hello, Christopher Johnson. Good evening. So if anybody has any mail that they want to open up and do a little mail call or something like that, you are more than welcome to come up on the panel. Just let me know and I will get you a link. I'll I'll put the link up for anybody who wants to come and chit chat. But if we have a full panel and somebody needs to come up to do mail, well, then we'll just have to defer to that. All right. So while we're just chilling and hanging out, let's go ahead and get into the first piece here. Let's see. This is from Money Maniacs, and I just got this today, as a matter of fact. Hey, hey, fill up the board. What's going on? So the other day, I was helping Money Maniacs run his kilo event, and in his kindness and generosity, he decided to send me a couple ounces of silver. And I think these are both really neat pieces. So it says 1 troy ounce silver bullet on the back, 999 fine 1 troy ounce. What's up, Philip the Board? What's up, Silver Scorpion? What's up, Stormin CA? We got a sheriff, got some tonnage on it, very cool tonnage, and looks like the bank or something on the back, maybe the hotel, and the saloon. All right, so that's pretty awesome. That's a pretty nice piece. It's a great way to get things started, I think, for the night. Trying to see how much room I have on this screen now. Oh, come on. Don't unfocus. Focus. Focus. Alrighty. I can drop this link again if anybody wants to come up and hang out. Basically, it's an open panel mail call, but if anybody wants to come up and chit chat and hang out until then, until we get anyone else who wants to come up and do that, you are more than welcome to. This is our second experimental show with running StreamYards through Streamlabs OBS. Alright, the next package is from Bill Knapp. Bill Knapp. He is from Facebook. I have been doing a lot of purchasing on Facebook lately. Trying to get some better stuff for the channel. So, maybe a nice little receipt. Appreciate that. That will help me out for my records. Been trying to ask for a receipt pretty much anytime I buy anything lately. What's up? That's up. Hey, little Pookie, how are you? So I kind of changed the screen a little bit. And now we have a screen that's just for whenever we're going to run panel events through OBS. So y'all let me know. Everybody let me know if you can hear me. If I need to turn anything up. That's usually the first thing I do is ask for a sound check. I guess I'm a little behind tonight. Let's see where we're at. I have to turn up all my volume levels today and the other day compared to any other channel. If I switch to another source, I have to turn it down. Okay. So, what that is, does that help any at all? Or does that help any? I should be about redlining now. Maybe I better turn that down some. Goodness, this one don't want to open. Because to be able to use the panel, I have to turn the microphone towards the speaker because the panel comes through the speaker, which turns it away from me because the speaker is facing me also. Awesome, good deal. So, this one says, Victory Through Harmony. It's a really, really nice piece. Beautiful, beautiful. Unfortunately, the other side is not. But the design work on it is phenomenal. So I guess this is one of those St. Helena pieces. All right, very nice, very nice. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Thank you, Westside. Alright, so this was another Facebook purchase. And it's from Hunter Deidnich, Deiddenich. Hunter is another seller that I have on the I think on the 90% 90% and Silver Bullion group on Facebook, and so I purchased Nice, Stormin. Alright, so here's what I bought from him. It's a 1/2 ounce Tiger Shark. So we will probably use this after game 12 on Tuesday night, more than likely, because we try to keep a half ounce for game 12 if we have one. It almost looks antiqued. It's from Australia. It's a 50 cent. Then he sent, this was for free. This was a Harrah's Casino Las Vegas. It is a $1 game piece. It is not silver. It does not have any real value. But, is it Harrah's Casino and Hotel Las Vegas? I think that's a pretty neat design. So I'm going to throw that in the giveaway bag. That's going to be for free. And he also sent us a roll of 1963D uncirculated pennies. So that's pretty neat. I'm not sure how we're going to give that away, but we'll figure something out. Because I always tell, anytime I buy something from anybody on YouTube, or mainly I tell them on Facebook and Instagram or wherever, I said, hey, you know, we're going to be opening this live on, or we're going to be opening this on Facebook. So if you want to send something to promote your channel, you know, send it. 1 more hour till I'm home. Maybe an hour and a half. Yeah. Relief is not the greatest. Alright, this one is from Chris McGinnis. This is going to be another Facebook purchase. Gaming pieces are selling. Are you talking about the tokens and all that? They might be, but that one is not silver. And the ones that are selling usually are silver. So, we'll just give it away. Y'all know how we like to give things away. Once again, beautiful, beautiful. I love when they send me a receipt. Half the time they say they're going to send a receipt and then they don't. Then I got to go back and copy things and... Alright. So, from Chris, I got some ASEs that are going to go in my little ASE tube that I'm trying to fill up. Of course, I'm always trying to fill up ASE tubes. Hey, Money. Hey, yeah, I texted you just a little bit ago, Money. I didn't hear from you, so I decided to go ahead and come up here on panel and do this mail call and experiment and play around a little bit more with this. If anybody wants to come up on the panel and show off some of their mail or something like that, you're more than welcome to. I don't know why it's saying that we have only one person. Oh, it's 15. I need to move that over. I see. See? Experimental. But, I did send a receipt with your stuff. Well, yeah, I know that part, Money. Obviously. Yeah, no, I don't ever expect a receipt with a gift. But what I needed to know, Money, was that a channel gift or was that a personal gift? In other words, is that for me to use on the channel for games, or is that for me to put away in my permanent stack? It doesn't go away. I got you, Money. No worries. But anyway, there's the link if y'all want to come up and talk. What is up, telephone guy? Alright, telephone guy. This is open panel mail call chit chat experimental with the StreamYards through the Streamlabs. If you want to come on up and chit chat and talk with us, you can. Let me drop this link right here. I don't know how long we'll be here. We'll just go as we do. We haven't had just an open forum in so long. Alright, so we have this ASC with some tonnage. This is a 2003. Come on, camera, get some act right. What's up, Jeff Crumpler? Oh, wow. So this one, it's got the brown toning, but right up in here, I don't think my camera will catch it. It's got a little bit of the blue toning. How cool is that? What's up, Money?
Hey, hey, hey.
That's a 2005.
I wasn't even able to show you. I was gonna. Yeah, he's doing a Melco. Kiki's looking for copper. She's like, "Go copper, copper, copper."
Yeah.
She's a copper collector. She loves copper. I don't know. She's always looking for it.
Yeah.
But but yeah, gotta.
He's talking more to Sean.
I'm sorry about that. Trying to get these guys to calm down. But yeah, I just sold today a 1/4 ounce gold slab piece. It was remember the baseball?
Yeah, I heard they were talking about it earlier on Gypsy or somebody's channel.
I was on Big T, Mama T, but yeah, MLZB. But I've already got it packaged up in the priority box and everything. But
That's what I was saying. MLZB was up on Gypsy's channel talking about it. Or no,
yeah,
not Gypsy. They were on. I'm sorry, Dreadpool. Dreadpool.
Okay, yeah, he got that from me, and I'm saving a few things for next Saturday because we're just kind of showing off right now, aren't we?
This is a 2010. I'm just doing a mail call. If you want to show something off, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So there's a Johnson Matthey I'm gonna save for next Saturday for trade day, right there, and it's an older version Johnson Matthey. It's solid blank on the back. So these are. You can see my camera.
Hello, Silver Meow Coins.
So yeah, it's an older Johnson Matthey. I think these were. I have to research it so I can be correct with it. But I think these are from the late 70s, early 80s when they made them this design.
We've got a 2017. Right on.
And, oh, you said you like these. I got 2 of these. You said something about you like reverse.
The reverse
maples.
proof maples. Yeah, I like them. I picked up 3 of them in the very same day they went out on my channel, and I'll never see them again.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I just bought one on trade day. I bought another one.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
So
those were pretty cool. I picked
but
up.
I mean,
I actually stopped when I was driving back.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped in Flagstaff and got rid of all those chibi slabs that I had.
Okay.
And those 2 5-ounce lunars that I had, and he gave me a bunch of store credit, so I bought like $1,800 worth of stuff in his store. So
Right on. Yeah,
yeah,
I
so
mean,
that's what I did.
like I said, for me,
And one of them was that gold piece, and then I didn't think it was going to sell that quick, and it was already gone. I was like, wow.
right time, right place, man. You never know.
Right. So then I picked one of these up, the 2-ounce, the Ramesses.
Okay.
Provocatran, the Egyptian, with the fox.
Hello, Scott Teskey.
That was pretty cool. It's kind of weird how they made that a coin, but it's pretty cool.
There's a lot of weird things they've made into coins.
Right. I mean,
Like
and
guitars.
I'm that guy that will send the weird stuff off just to make them grade it. You know, I'm just that guy.
Well, that's how you end up with one of one
Right,
graded. You know.
and then the premiums are so high on them. It's like I take it to the stores. It's like the some of those chivies were one of three, one of two, and he's like, oh my god.
Oh wait, you got rid of your two that you had two out of the three of the entire world.
Yeah, I got rid of no. Well, that I got one left. This is the only this is the only one in PCGS. There was two in NGC, so this is the only one in PCGS. That's Pro 70. There are others, but they're 69s and 68s.
Right, and when you said they stopped doing them too.
They stopped doing these. That's why PCGS actually has this. I have it for 600. They have this appraised, or they have. You got to scan it, and you go into the coin factor. You got to go into another page, but they have this at 850. And I'm just like, are you serious?
Hey NBPD, how are you, brother? Yeah,
And then I bought
surfboards and all kinds of stuff, y'all.
And then I bought a whole tube. These are my grandson's over.
Mm-hmm.
America, War in the Pacific, Australian American, 1941, 1945. I'm gonna try to touch this.
Yeah,
side only 'cause
are the half ounces.
Yeah, these are the half-ounce ones, and I got the whole tube, so there's 10 ounces here.
Very nice. Those are cool.
Yeah, so
I've had
and they are
several of
coins,
those.
so yeah, so and I'm selling. I'm gonna be selling it just as the tube, you know. And then I got stuff sitting over there, hater and books and what else? Oh, I picked up some 6 still in the tube, not touched. 2016 Kangaroos. I mean, because he's like, I haven't seen you in a minute, because he was in Flagstaff, and I don't get out there that often. And I was like, what do you got for me? And he's like, what do you want? And this was the only panda, even out of all the slab ones, this is the only one, and it's actually a 1 ounce. The only, hey Mark, hey everybody in chat. This is the only panda he had in the whole store, because for some reason, if you guys get your hands on some pandas, save them, because we were looking this up, and these are now going for around 45, 50 bucks raw. There's something going on with pandas that are just a high premium on them. I don't know if they're just popular or what.
Yeah, anything's worth what somebody will pay for it.
That's very true, and I'm just like, wow, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that
I still have.
that ain't me.
I still got that. That'll be coming back to trade day.
Oh, that thing is gorgeous, man.
Yeah, and it's actually a key date because these are actual coins.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Matt Thompson?
Hey, Matt. Yeah. So and that's why, you know, it's got a higher premium on it because of the 2018. It's a key date. I'm just like, what? Still working on my up to my 2 ounces of gold nuggets. I'm up to 5 grams so far. So I'm
Well,
still
shouldn't you be
on that.
working up to 1 ounce first?
Nope, I'm going straight to the because back here in Arizona, the guy that I have here in town, the wholesaler, he has, and these are Alaskan. These are Alaskan gold, and he has a bunch of different bags set out. Like some are 120, some are 300, some are 200, and I just go in there every time I go in there and buy something. I buy a bag. It doesn't matter what price. I just buy a bag, whatever I can afford, because I'm going to fill this all the way up. And I've kind of calculated it's going to be a little over 2 ounces of gold nuggets, which we've calculated Alaskan gold nuggets because they're like 22 karat, 23. It depends. It's going to be, if there's 2 ounces of gold nuggets, there's 1.72 ounces of 999 gold.
Right. Once you pay someone to get it all
Yeah, so
down
there's
and cleaned out.
so there'll be 1.7 ounces, you know, if this is a 2 ounce bottle. So, yeah. And then I had to pick up another one of these because I didn't have one anymore, because the Queen's Beast filler.
Oh,
the
the completer.
And I pick up,
Nice.
and then this here I picked up. This is a 2 ounce.
Oh, nice. Pandas.
Yeah, it's just a round. It's a 2 ounce round.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, I went silver shopping, I went gold shopping, and got some stuff for people that sent me emails like, hey, I want this, I'm looking for this, I want this, I'm looking for this. Do you know anybody that has this? And so I was shopping for them too.
I'm gonna go ahead and move on to with one of my pieces while
Yep,
we're in
yep,
between
yep,
here.
yep, moving.
This is a piece that I bought from, well, it's somebody off of Facebook, I'm pretty sure, but the company name they have on it is the Attic Piercy's Appliances. Oh, this is Bob Piercy or whatever. I know he was on YouTube or had something to do with YouTube at one point in time, but he's real big on Facebook. He has Bob's Buck and Go or something like that, and I've only bought one piece from there so far, but it does look promising. They've had some very cool stuff in there, but his packaging is newspaper. I mean, they literally took a whole chunk section of the newspaper and wrapped it up in there. That's kind of neat. Friday, December 19th of 2021, the Derrick News Herald. All of that. This is crazy, y'all, for this one little piece. Come here, you. What?
Be
There.
careful, NPD.
So we have a minion.
Oh, that's a pretty minion.
Oh man, it stinks. He didn't send me the paperwork with the grams and all that.
It's not stamped with that, how much it weighs?
No, it's not. It's nine. It is 999. Let me get the weight. Uh, 0.79 ounce. Well, I think that's a regular ounce. Let me put it on troy ounce. There we go. 0.72. 0.72. But that will be on the table as a game piece for Tuesday night.
Hang on, let me.
Or they just got me something. Alright. Driving to my kid's house, they bought me something, but I have to go to their house. Sounds like some kind of trap or intervention. Alright, Silver Scorpion, take care, buddy. Hey, Party Pickle, as a matter of fact, I'm going through some mail that I've needed to open for quite a while, and yours is up next, Party Pickle, after this one. Yeah, I really am going to have to get on to these people. I don't see, they didn't stamp this thing. They didn't stamp it with the weight. They didn't stamp it with 999. I know it's silver. I trust the people, but they still should have done that. Well, anyway, he'll be on the table come Tuesday. Alright. Let's see what's in this gigantic little package that Pickle sent me. And I say, let's see. Well, I already know. But soon you will know. These packages. Kind of weird. Trying not to get that stuff all over my house. It's like insulation. Talk about good packaging, y'all. Open this a different way, maybe.
It says everyday opportunity, and I want copper.
Hear my daughter in the background.
And
Everyday opportunity, and I want copper.
I'm just the opposite. I'm everyday opportunity, and I don't want copper.
He said he's the opposite. He's everyday copper tuning and he don't want copper.
Do you see how much copper I have?
I know how much copper you have. It's crazy over there. Half pound bars, pound bars.
I have more copper than me.
As little as possible.
I have really so
Oh, she's trying to get a display case full of copper.
Yes.
I am not the one. It just doesn't hold the value for me.
Yeah, she just likes the. Hi,
Collect.
Sir Gold. She just likes the the different designs.
Sure.
And, like the Zombucks and stuff like that. She just likes.
Yeah.
them.
I've always said the Zombucks and the. Wait a minute. Those must be inside there. All right.
And
I just
and
throw
at the
away
same
gold.
time, at the same time, it's just something that she collects as a hobby. She's not trying to turn around and then make an investment on it.
Right.
Oh, 30 years.
But, okay, well, 30 years. But she's just, it's just a hobby to collect. So she's just, anytime people got copper to, copper to sell, she's buying it up.
It's cheap.
Well, come and check it out. Sometimes we have it on trade day.
Yeah, he said come in on your phone and watch on Saturdays when, it's when I'm selling all day. And people put up copper all the time.
I mean, I had that 3.5 ounce copper skull that went out the other day, and then we had the.
He had a
28
10 ounce
ounce.
copper skull. And then there was one I was trying to play for because I wanted it, but someone else ended up getting it. But he had a 28 ounce copper bar. I was trying to
All
get it.
So this is 0.17. I don't know why I thought it was more than that. I thought it was 0.3, but that might be the last one I bought. But this is 0.17 of gold, and what else is on there, Pickle? What's up, Cirque?
It looks like crystal. It's like the crystallization of the rock.
I mean, it's a beautiful little piece, but all I would do
Yeah.
is get something to dissolve the stuff off the gold, though.
Yeah, that's a crystal also.
So I got that, and
That's cool. I like that.
so, well, again, that'll be an available option more than likely. I got that, and I don't want to
Now-
put this thing in the wrong place.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I just curiosity because I might have missed it because you were going for a little bit before I got here.
Mhm.
The silver that you're showing, most of it now, I know the other two, but your ASCs and stuff, is that for gaming or are you going to just try to trade those or sell them? Or
Well, all of this over here is all so like these will be put away for now. But this is going to be on the table. This is going to be the 12th game giveaway because we try to give away a 1/2 ounce when we have one for the 12th game, for the free game after the 12th game.
Right.
But this Helena will be on the table, and these right here, I asked you earlier if those were supposed to be for the channel or for personal.
No, those are I said they were for personal, but I gave them to you to do what you want with them. The reason I gave you those two because one is the silver pew pew bar, but the other one that people can't read, it says sheriff, and it kind of just went together because of the western theme. So I put them both together for you.
All right, so
So,
what I'm going
it's
to do
up
with
to you
those
how you
is
wanna
I'm going to
do
put those in away in my personal gifts stack then,
Okay.
and so those won't be on the table. But along with the gold that I got from Pickle, I got more gold.
Oh, gold backs. That's one thing I have not had yet. Is
These
gold
are-
backs. I haven't had the Nevadas, the Utahs, or none of them yet.
These are New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Never
Mhm.
heard of those. How many states have? If someone can answer this in chat and let us know, how many states have gold backs now?
I believe 4. It's either
I only
3 and the 4th one is in the process, or there's 4.
I only knew Nevada and Utah. I didn't know anywhere else.
Because these are all Nevada.
Oh wow, you got more.
Well, these are ones I got from Miggs doing different drop piles. So as soon as I save me up 1,000 of these babies, I'll have me an ounce of gold.
Oh, Nevada, so it's Utah, Nevada, New Hampshire, and with Wyoming being the next state to have their own gold back series. So Wyoming's going to be the next one. So they're working on the 4th one. Because Kiki, my daughter, just looked it up.
Nice. Yeah, Miggs gets these things by the freaking bundle strap full.
I need to get some because I got a gun show coming up, or sorry, pew pew show Forgot what channel it was.
You know, I'm
Apologize.
starting to get a lot more lax about the minimal things that like that being said, guns and stuff like that, because I went to someone's stream the other day, and it was like a growth stream or whatever, but it had a couple of people in there that I recognized. This guy's sitting there hitting on a pipe. We all know what's in it. I mean, it's very, very obvious. And they're just going to town. They're live and they're getting their super chats and they're not having any problems. And it's not a new channel, so.
Okay, so I see on my channel I'm a lot more lax on it because now everybody knows. Good evening, Jessica, Gypsy, everybody in chat. If I missed you, I'm sorry. But good evening to everybody, or good night, or morning, wherever you're at in the world. I will talk politics on my, and I know a lot of channels stay away from it, but I will
Awesome,
talk
Jeff.
politics to a minimum
Mhm.
because certain things that go on with the politics affects our gold and silver spot prices going up and down. I don't get into, who voted for what or whatever. I just talk about what's going on with
Yeah.
inflation or what. I don't talk about
Nope.
who's in the
Hell,
big
we got
house or
a-
nothing like that.
We got a
You know,
gypsy
so I-
hanging out in the basement. Sorry, hold on. There we go.
Hey, Gypsy. So I just talk a little bit about little things.
Yeah.
With that, but I will mention the pew pew, the actual
Yeah.
things on my channel and stuff like that. Especially if you got something on the table, like if you got, a 10-ounce bullet or something, I'm going to call it what it is.
Right.
I'm not going to call it a pew pew round.
Hello, Jessica Poulin.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I try to keep the cussing down to a minimum and all that. We try to keep the politics to a minimum. But things like guns and stuff like that. I mean,
Right.
I don't know. They're all over channels. We got channels where guys are firing off 1,000 rounds, and
We're Texans, buddy.
You know?
Guns are in our blood.
I mean, it just is what it is.
Hey,
Right. And so I just, I call it what it is. And like I said, I got to be careful on what channels I'm on because when I'm on panel and I'm doing my own thing, I'm a lot more laxed on it because, we're certain topics and everything. So I apologize for saying the G word earlier. I didn't mean to,
Huh?
but that's what it is though. It is a gun, knife, coin, and collectible show. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So you'll find people that have collectibles there from like the Civil War and whatever. They'll be selling the pew pews. You got people just selling ammo. Then you got then there's me and one other guy, and we sell gold and silver. And that's what it is. And that's why I try to get a bunch, and I got to start buying a bunch this month because I got to get these cases full for next month.
How you doing tonight, Steve?
Good evening, Timbo.
Hey, Gypsy.
Hey, man. How you doing tonight, Money Maniac?
Good.
I can't.
So yeah, I'm still looking if anybody has one. I still got a guy because he can't find anybody. He's looking for a 5-ounce gold bar, but he just put more stipulation on it. He wants it in a pamp. So he wants a 5-ounce gold bar pamp, and I'm like, yeah, because we all just got those just laying around.
Yeah, there's a lot on Instagram.
I mean, why not Geiger? Good Lord.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what he wants because he said he's already got Geigers, he's already got the Perth mint ones and stuff like that, but he hasn't been able to find a Swiss mint for him. And I'm like, well, that's fine. He's got me and 2 other guys looking for it. And I said, he said, whoever finds it first and emails me, that's who I'm gonna buy it from. I'm like,
You
well,
need
that's fair.
you need to enlist some more help from like Migs.
Yeah, I might email Biggs on it, and because I'm sure because he gets the nice primo stuff, he might have a
Right.
wholesaler that might have one of those laying around.
another person, talk Cash Money, dude. Cash Money has a lot of,
Cash money.
yeah, Cash Money's got a lot of
Okay.
connections
Yeah,
as well.
because
EC's got good connections for that matter.
Now,
You're-
my
you're
connections
on-
are right here in the room.
You're on
Yeah,
it. You're
'cause-
on one of the best connections right here on his channel. So,
all right. Okay, because the gold that was sold earlier, the 1/4 ounce that I sold is already ready to go in that priority box, the small one. And then someone else bought. I don't even talk about all the stuff that's over there.
This is my last piece of mail, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up so we can let everybody else show off whatever they want to show off or do what they want to do. Once again, I love it. They wrote me a receipt. This is a Lambo stacker. And this was from not this last trade day, but the trade day before that. And just really good. He wrote out what it all was, what it all cost, when the date was. He signed it. Fantastic. Fantastic. It does not take much to make a receipt, y'all.
You can tell that he uses 2-ply in his house too.
Hey, use what it got. Did you see earlier when I opened up the little Minion guide and it had like 10 pages of newspaper around it? Like they took the whole sports section out. And plus, we love when y'all send packaging because we just reuse it.
Same here, brother. Same.
I reuse packages. I reuse envelopes. I reuse everything. Everything. $1 saved is $1 for silver.
That minion was cool though. It really was.
Yeah.
I can see it sitting over there. It's nice.
Well, come on out and see it Tuesday night. Alright. More ply. Alright, man, I don't know how he got a hold of so many of these things, but he got a bunch of the 2019 ASEs. And,
Dude, him and Vacation Time were on an ASE tear there for a while.
And he picked up, I picked up 12 of them from them that night, and then I picked up some from American Eagle Hoarder. Unfortunately, the ones from American Eagle Hoarder must be in a bigger box, even though there's less of them, because in my P.O. box they wouldn't fit, so they put a note in there that I got to go get them on Monday.
Gotcha.
So I just love looking at brand new Eagles. I mean, I don't mind the toned ones at all a bit, but these are stunning.
They are pretty.
And I want to say I think this will end up pretty close to filling up tube number 6.
Heck yeah, man.
And that doesn't include the colorized ones that we're working on.
So I have a question, EC. Are you just stacking them up? Or are you trying to work on like a monster box or a strong box or something?
Well, I've always said that I suffer from this thing called poor man's disease. I can't save money. I've never been able to save money. But, because, when you're out busting your ass all week and you ain't got nothing to show for it week in, week out, like I said, I'm 46 years old, man. My car's a $600 junker. I've never owned my own home. But I can get there if I have a way to look at my money and still have fun with it without spending it, which basically I'm just converting it.
Right.
My silver is my bank account, and so I used to collect for my stack. Y'all know when I first started with trade day and all that, an ounce was an ounce was an ounce, and so I collected all the way up to 86 ounces, I think, my first time, or something like 68 ounces, and then all of a sudden boxes were available again. And I said, oh. And so I went out and we got our boxes and we started doing our box show. But I didn't have any ounces. So we started getting a little bit here and a little bit there through trade day, and it added up. And then all of a sudden we couldn't do boxes anymore because of, getting all the 2021s and all that. So we started game night. And we had to dig into our ounces. But we've replaced those ounces with what we've been doing on game night, and on top of at all times now keeping at least 20 to 40 ounces of silver on the table, we've started building our log back up.
Nice, man.
So I want to say that's 20. Give me just a second.
Marlene T. Be careful saying stuff like that. Who's to say your neighbors don't follow your channel,
I'm not
Marlene, I'm all about security, T. I really am.
Come to my house, you can
But certain things, I'm lax in my house. I don't have nothing locked up in my house but I'm very picky on who comes into my house.
Nobody comes in my home. Nobody. And I leave once in a blue moon. I know I've got, dude, everybody can have the best security and anything can be gotten
Right.
if you wants it. Now, it best err on the side of caution? Yeah, in a lot of circumstances, but just like me, there's a ton of other stuff they're probably going to take before they go looking for gold or silver because it's, stuff's just everywhere. But then again, I've got a pit bull, I've got me, I've got security systems, I've got neighbors. Everything can be gotten around, but yeah,
Right.
just, to what degree,
Right, and it depends on where you live. Are you out there in the country in the boonies, or are you in town like you're in a, skyrise condominium that you're on the 12th floor and you've got, 3,000 neighbors in the same building kind of thing. It kind of depends on where you're at, certain issues. So yeah, I understand people. I always say it's always good to learn about different types of security and then see which one fits you best. Whether it's video cameras with the stuff like that with the ring door and all that stuff, or are you the one that would just rather have a safe full of pew-pews and do it yourself?
They don't do no good if they're sitting in a safe and you can't get to them. And
Well, I understand
you
that, but
already
I'm
know
just-
that.
But I'm just saying you got them on hand.
Some people can't, live in that situation, and we all.
Yeah,
have
and I understand that. That's why I say learn a lot about different security ways and security measures, and then find the one that's best for you.
Exactly.
Because everybody's going to be different. Because I can sit here and tell you all day long, put them in this type of safe, get this kind of security system, but
Well,
that might not be. But that might not work for the guy in
Exactly.
Colorado or something because he can't do that. So whatever. So, Gypsy, when you have your open panel and everything, is it okay if I come up and join on the panel?
I mean, without a doubt, man. That's what
Okay.
open panel, man. That's
Well, I always ask first because I haven't been on your panel yet. So.
Oh well, without a doubt, man. EC, blessed me with that, and and I appreciate that EC, and that's something that I continue to do and try to do it for the community. It's something that it's a lot
Bro,
of
you're
work.
killing it. I mean, you're just killing it.
I don't know if y'all saw the video, but I was up really late last night. My sleep meds were in full effect, and I was like, I'm gonna make me a little video. So I made a little video for the Monday community night open panel. So it's on my page now. But yeah,
So
anybody
while-
can come up, yeah, brother. So
okay. So while we got some people in here, I'm going to make this announcement. I'm going to put out a video tomorrow explaining everything what I'm going to do on the channel. So I'm just going to give you this tidbit tonight. On Wednesdays, I'm going to start doing something different other than the midweek flea market. I'm still going to go by flea market rules. I'm still going to, in a way, what I mean by that is you can come up and anybody can come sell, and it doesn't have to be coin related. So that's what I mean by flea market rules. It doesn't have to be coin related. So if you got tools laying around, or if you got stuff that people might make blankets or crochet and they want to sell their stuff, I mean, that's what it's going to be for. But I want to retitle it, and somebody gave me the idea, and it kind of stuck, and we're going to call it "Come Make Money with Money." So
I like that. That's catchy.
yeah, we're
Make
gonna
money
call it
with money.
Come make money with money is what we're going to start calling on Wednesdays. I'll figure out a time slot and everything. It's going to be afternoon time, so I'm going to do that. That way, if people want to come up and sell, or I'm going to have a panel. I pay for StreamYard, so I can have up to 10 people, on stream. So that's not an issue at all for me. So.
I didn't know that, T, but I don't have a contract with Ring. I have a different security system, but yeah.
Contracts, which oh wow, I didn't know that either, T.
And to me, as long as they're running it outside your house and not in your house, that doesn't bother me a bit. Keep my neighborhood safe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about the
Well, yeah, because if someone's burglarizing your neighbor across the street, they're
But
gonna
I
try to
don't
get
want them
it.
having access to my shit, but I want them to patrol outside all they want, man. Yeah.
Right, as long as they're not inside, can't see inside your house.
Bella, what's wrong?
Did
Bella,
y'all hear this?
right
And you
here.
can still find this video on YouTube. There's
sorry,
this
that's
there was
not-
this
no.
hacker guy, but he's what they call him a white light hacker or whatever, and they go around finding security exploits and all that people will use for bad reasons, and they turn them in and let people know how to fix them, like the big companies and all that. And
That's
this one guy found through the he came across the internet through the guy's Ring, not necessarily Ring the brand, but through one of those cameras and microphones that hooks up to the door that hooks up to the internet. And he went through that thing and got into the guy's computer or whatever, or started talking to him across his Ring from Russia or wherever the hell he was at, and started talking to this guy. And he's like, hey, look, I don't mean to disturb you or scare you, but y'all need to know that this needs to be fixed.
That's so cool when people do stuff like that.
Hey, if you can get past the heart attack.
Yeah, it would blow
But-
my mind. I even if like you say, he's like, "Hey, I'm just letting
White
you know."
hat
it's
hackers.
Deal. I'd be like, "Oh my god!" 'Cause I've
Nice.
got cameras all inside my house too.
After hours to be called, hey, dirty baby, I got your money. Oh my goodness, y'all, what have we started?
So Gypsy, I'm gonna ask you, what do you got? What do you got there? What's that
Good night,
coin?
Stormin.
That is actually a gift from Gypsy Wolves, my brother from another mother. He won this from Cash Money, and I've just been admiring it. It's one of the
Is it?
allegories, holographic, and I don't know. I can't stop looking at it.
It's really nice.
It's a beautiful gift from him, and it's been sitting there, and I don't know. I was like, hey, I'm gonna come up and.
So what is it? Is it two women holding flags, or it's hard for me to make out? I can see it's red and blue, but
I think the one on the right is a German flag, and the left, of course, is the American. And
Okay.
it's the Allegory series. So
Oh, okay.
The 20, or I have to get over here. It's on the other side. I just wanted to come up tonight. EC was, testing
Right.
stuff, and I thought, hey, man, I'm going to get up here. And
yeah, I saw that too. When EC texted me earlier, I was in the middle of cooking dinner, and
I'm not up here for any other reason than to hang out and kick it with you gentlemen. And
So
Like-
these private chat messages, y'all can look at them, but I cannot.
okay.
Because
So,
if I
yeah,
look at it, everybody sees it.
Yeah, it's okay. So I didn't say anything. So just letting you know. But cool. Yeah, so this was a gift, and it's the allegories, Colombia and Germania. And I got this from Gypsy Wolves. It was a very, very nice gift from him. And yeah, it's beautiful. And he won it from Cash Money. And it's stunning.
Oh, see, that's so much cooler when you pick it up and move it around like that.
Right.
Oh man.
oh my gosh, that is. Can I see the other side?
Oh yeah, this one. It's another thing with the Germanias.
Oh, what?
You know okay, let's call it the third. The third most beautiful thing about that coin, there's no queen on it.
I knew what you were gonna. I knew where you were going with that, brother.
We got a $4.99 super chat from Barla. The super sticker says, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hi, Marla.
Miss
Hi,
Barla,
Woody.
we are doing so well. Thank you so much.
Well, that is pretty.
See,
This was a gift. This was
See,
a
yeah,
gift.
I mean, even if I were to win that, because everybody knows, I do this as a full time as a business, I would be hard put to sell that. That would literally go up on one of my floating shows for a minute, going,
I will never
sell that, or
I
we
will
have-
never sell that.
Yeah,
Well,
see,
no, it's a
now-
gift for you. I'm saying if I got
If
it,
I
you
want,
know.
if I won it, it would have to go to Lady Opportunity, because otherwise I would trade it.
Yeah, I
But
think that would-
if it was
I
a
think that would
gift,
go up.
I would cherish it.
Man, that thing
No.
is a holographic prettiness.
It's
Hi.
beautiful. It's
You
stunning.
gonna tell him hi?
Hello.
Yeah, I got
How you
headphones
do?
on, but she's got pneumonia, so she's just coming out and
Oh.
yeah, poor thing.
Well, tell her she got the love of the community.
They Everyday Opportunity and Gypsy Stecker, and Everyday Coffee Junior said, you got the love of the community behind you. Sorry that you're not feeling good.
Stick to those breathing treatments and hang in there.
Right, I mean, she's got Mucinex, well, I gotta buy her more, but
Speaking
cough
of
syrup, I
medicine,
mean, I've been throwing medicine at her left and right, whatever you
Mucinex,
need.
left and right, then Mucinex will not work unless she hydrates. So make her
Oh, no,
hydrate.
she drinks a lot of water, a lot. I
Yep.
just got done filling 2 5-gallon jugs for a water cooler today.
Oh,
That's all she drinks is water. Water.
sounds like my wife.
Say that.
Water and tea, water and tea. I'm not.
Hey, that's what I'm actually, well, you can't see it, but I have my cup right, EC can see my cup. But, yeah, all it is I drink sweet tea all day.
I'm
So every
missing
time I have my,
sweet
every time
tea.
I have this can cup with the straw in it, you know, one of those aluminum cups, that says I'm drinking tea.
I love some Chicken Express sweet tea. Oh man.
you mean that lightly brown sugar water?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
We're the
I
straws.
love my brown sugar water.
Oh, I know who would be able to find some of that right now.
Oh,
The town that I moved out of before I moved back down here is where Perks lives now. Precious Metals,
Yep.
and they have a Chicken Express there, and so they need to go over there and get them some sugar water.
chicken is so good, man. I love that. You know who does make a decent chain wise? It's pretty close to it. Is McDonald's. Hate to admit, but yeah.
What's that?
their
The sweet tea?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
sweet tea. If the crew's making it right, it's actually pretty legit, man. It's something like you'd get at Chicken E or at Taco Casa is another example of some good sweet tea.
Money? Did you want to show some more stuff off?
Yeah, can you present me real quick? 'Cause I have a
Sure.
question for chat or anybody on panel. I bought 9 of these. Now I'm gonna show them to you closer. These are the quarter ounce. Come on, camera, work with me here. Come
Is that
on.
like a bear wolf or
This is a
cat.
bobcat,
Yeah.
but anyway, they're all proofed, but there you go. And 2014, 4.9's fine, but they're all $20 coins with course far on the back. But they're all different designs. So my question was,
Wait a minute.
here you go. I'll show this
$5.
just for EC. You got it around the front and the back.
Double Dragon.
But anyway, they're different designs. There's a polar bear. This one I thought was really pretty.
Somebody that really hated me would send me that.
You know, but my question was, I'm sorry, is I got 9 here that are different designs. I know these are like in a set or something, or Canada did something, if someone would know. How many different designs do they have? I have 9 different ones, but I don't know if this is like a 20 coin set or a 10 coin.
I think that would probably be a good question for Google.
Is that the creature? That's not the creature. It's just the Predators series. Because they have a few different series. I know that.
Okay, so this one here, because of the glare, so I'm gonna go through them here. This one, the first one
You
here.
can pick them up and show them all off.
All right, so they're different years. This one's 2011. With the
Is that a
canoe.
canoe? All right.
Yeah.
So that's like the Voyager. All right.
And then the next one I have, and I don't have these in any particular order. See, this one's 2013.
Hello,
I don't have
Heath
them
Dottie.
in any order.
Hey Heath, how you doing today, man?
And that just looks like an iceberg or something with the whale.
It's crazy. The 1 ounce
Yeah, I can
is
see it.
$5, but the quarter ounce is $20.
I see the humpback whale in there.
I'm trying to get the glare off.
I
This one here, it
got
almost looked like,
it.
it's almost kind of Christmassy with the deer.
Wow. It's ugly and stunning at the same time.
And they're like the reverse proof, so you can see how they're reverse proof.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's not too Christmassy. It's just that little bit of dazzle on
I
top.
already showed the double dragon lady that he called, so we'll skip that one. And then there's the bobcat again, or that's the wolf.
So
That's the
that one and the other one, the Bobcat, I think, are part of a different series, aren't they?
Because those are 2013, and then this one here is a 2012. So I didn't know if this was all one series or they did something different each year on these.
So here's what you do: look it up like you were going to try to sell it on eBay or something, and then you'll hit that rabbit hole. It'll drag you down the right path to it.
Oh, it'll tell you in the description. This
Right,
coin is
exactly.
fourth in the series, 20,000 minted. It'll tell you exactly if you can find one of those listed anywhere.
Or the what?
That's
You have
the
that, I don't
fastest.
know it too. Let's see, that was the Bobcat.
I'll
This
drop
one
this
I,
link again in
this one,
case anybody else wants
that
to
one.
come up on panel.
Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, to
Oh,
me,
wow.
these are the size of. Let's see. What do
Yeah, I
have
think
of-
you probably have a couple of different series there.
Yeah, because he had them and I just grabbed them and see. Here's a nickel.
That's
there's
what I
a-
was thinking too, you see.
There's a nickel on top. Let me get a quarter. There's a quarter. So, yeah, they're about the same round as a
Damn,
quarter.
Monkey King. Someone stole your scope one day after you got it, but it was covered and not conspicuous. Was that like at work or something?
Bro, man, I told you about keeping your stuff up there. I'm sorry that happened to you, man. You gotta keep your stuff in your car, homie.
Perks.
What up, fellas?
What's up,
Hey,
Herb?
Park. And that one's the polar bear.
Money, we've missed you, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's been
Chaotic week.
it's been a week. It's been the time, but I'm back, baby. I'm back, full raring to go. I'm back.
Found a
Where you all
circulated
moved in and
2022
set now?
GW
Oh, I'm back in
at the
Arizona.
laundromat.
That's a
That's
GW. Is that like a quarter?
What's that?
Monkey King says, I found a circulated 2022 or 2022 DGW at the laundromat. What's a GW?
I think that's what they call the quarter, the lady of the quarter. I forgot what it is.
See, I kind of know what you're talking about. Just 'cause
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to pick it up.
I have one here, and I was calling her by her name all day long. I can't know why.
Now
I can't
you
think
were
of it right
you were
now.
showing off
The Mia Angelou.
ASDs.
I was showing off the Mia Angelou earlier.
And you're able to click on the comments. All I said in the private
Uh-huh.
EC was, I'm just here to kick it with you and
Yeah.
test out audio, setup, and shoot the breeze.
That's fine. I was just letting everybody know.
Let's see if I can get the glare off. But let me take it out. This here is a 3-coin set from 2006, but this reverse proof is just wow.
Safe either, but I get another one when I get paid. Oh wow! Reverse proof Eagles.
Those
Ooh.
are pretty, man.
A reverse
And then-
proof Eagle might be the one and only coin that I would not take out of a thing and put into a tube.
Yeah, because you got the reverse proof, then you've got the proof, and then you've got the burnished.
Burnished
And it's such a-
sucks.
And 20th anniversary, and so that's you were showing off Eagles. I figured I gotta get some Eagles out.
Reverse proofs are great.
Yeah, this one. I mean, I almost want to send this set off to have NGC put it, all three into a slab, an oversized slab in a set, because
That way plastic costs more.
the plastic that costs more, but it wouldn't cost that much with NGC. I've already priced it with PCGS, and I went, oh hell no.
No, not you. Whoever would buy it from you. Plastic makes it
Oh.
cost more.
Yeah, the plastic. Yeah, because even if they come back 69s, because I sell that for $250 is what I sell this for. Even if they come back
$80.
69s, they're worth $425.
$250. My goodness, what is that? Like $83 an ounce?
Something like that. And I mean the reverse proofs. If you get, you can't find a reverse proof in an LCS for less than, a bill or a little over a bill. It doesn't matter.
It must be the
What year
Eagles.
the
I know
reverse
you're not
proof
talking
are.
about the Maples.
No, the reverse proof of the ASE.
Okay.
No.
Mm.
These are cool, but
Those are
the tank
$32 to $35. Huh?
yeah, these here is at the tank privy on them, and so they're cool. I got them just because he had them. He's like, here, just take these.
Those reverse proof Maples, if I find them for 35 or less, I'll buy them. And that
Oh,
way,
yeah.
well, that's because that makes it where I can put it out on the table for everybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got those for. He had them at 38, but I think he gave them to me for 35.
That's
because
a
I was buying
really
so
good
much.
price.
I
If
think
I was
'cause I
collecting
think
it, I'd pay 40, but gaming it, I can't do that.
Right. Just like this, I'm still debating with myself if I want to keep trying to sell this or if I want to keep it, because these here, I know you don't want to see, but they're actual coins. These are $25 coins,
Me too, monkey.
and
Yeah.
these are 2 ounces. That's why this whole thing's 4.5 ounces for the set.
Oh wow,
This is
2 ounce bar coins.
Yeah, this here has got the ship and everything. This is supposed to be representing the country of Canada, like the countryside.
Oh,
And then the other 2 ounce bar coin, which is also a $25, is representing Toronto and the cities of Canada. So, but to me, what sells this thing, I don't understand how this thing is only a half ounce,
It's a unique
Because
little
this-
set, man.
because this thing is just. But this thing is just what does it for me. That is just pretty how they put that in
Ooh,
together.
that is cool.
And as you can see in the bottom, it's $10, so it's still a coin. I'm like,
Mhm.
they just make anything out of coins these days. Like,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything. Anything.
but yeah, and I sell, I sell this. And I'm not trying to sell it tonight, but I sell this for $300. So,
Damn.
and it comes with the COA, and it gives you all the, there you go. There's the information. You get it in French, and you get it in Spanish. You get it in English.
Spanish.
There you go. There's for the description of the coins, the millimeters, the 10 maple, how many grams they are a piece, 4 nines fine. So, yeah. And I have the actual other box that this goes, in with it as well. I wish that. Oh, it does have a slot. I didn't even see that until now.
Coins.
There we go. I didn't even see that. It has its own slot.
There you go.
But even the case is like cushy.
But yeah, it's a pretty little set.
Yeah, all the
Right.
Canada sets are nice.
Right, and I mean, to me, and I love newy stuff. I love the Perth Mint, but when it comes to like if you're collecting sets, I don't think anything right now touches the Royal Canadian Mint. When it comes to sets, I'm not talking individual stuff, but I'm talking like 10 or 20 coin sets. Just the way they present it in the box that they use and everything. I'm like, you kidding me? And yes, I love newy stuff. I love all the expensive premium stuff. I love it. I mean, obviously I'm sitting over here with the Knights of Malta.
Good night,
Over
Sir
here.
Gold.
Love my bedazzled coins. So
So,
Bedazzled
I
coins.
joined y'all's snooty club today, guys.
what'd you pick up, Perks?
Hold on.
I traded for a Bifnir.
ooh,
Perks,
baby.
did you want to show something off?
No, sir. No, sir. I'm just up here to visit with you guys.
Oh, okay.
I don't have it yet, so maybe next week.
See all that,
Yeah, no,
all that nice
I know.
and fancy stuff. It's for me. If it doesn't go to Lady Opportunity, it don't stay in the stack long. It's coming out to be traded for more weight as soon as possible.
So
Well,
I'm gonna.
and that's an
Oh, go ahead, I'm
option. That's always an option.
But we're lucky now because now we have. I've been a stacker since I realized what I wanted to do, and she came in here because of the community, not because of the silver, and then she got turned into being a collector because she likes the pretty shiny stuff.
Well, yeah.
So
Starting to get an inkling of that from my wife now.
I have a open question for everybody listening, chat panel.
Mhm.
Hope everybody answers. How many of you started in gold, silver, precious metals, or coins, but you started as like a stacker or whatever, but you turned into a little bit, or possibly a full coin collector, or a collector of metals and everything, just because of what they were? Who all started that way?
I've only been at this since the end of December, and stacking is still the priority, but I do enjoy finding things that I like and just guilty pleasuring it.
Right. So I guess to reiterate my question is, like, I know everybody just buys what they like, and I know it's a saying that everybody uses at conventions, every dealer uses that. But when it comes into, when it's not silver stuff, say if it's love tokens or silver war tokens or something like that, did you start off as a collector, but then you saw that and went, hey, I want that too,
I started off as both. When the Krakens were released,
Oh, yeah.
So I was a manager at a store, and one of my employees, or ex-employees, he works there, and I don't anymore. But he got me into coins, and pardon me. So he was showing them to me and everything, and I was just like, okay, and then whatever. And then he was coming over and hanging out, and those Krakens came out. And I was like, those look pretty cool. And then I saw it from like an investment point of view. So I broke off, and I think I spent like $450 on that order. Then the next paycheck, I ordered another like $480 worth of them. And that was my first initial like investment in
So
buying.
you started off as a collector right off the bat.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because obviously it was a premium piece, but
So, EC, a different question for you, because we know you're a stacker, but when you get like personal gifts that you put in your own thing, does that make you kind of, I know you've got very good discipline, but does that kind of make you want to, like, maybe be a collector, like maybe get that piece
No.
that's pretty? Or
Let me
not
show
at all?
you how I kill my collector urge. Okay.
Okay.
My collector urge, because we all get them one way or another eventually. We all see something we like, and we're like, oh, that's cool. But for me, it does burn off. So what I do is I find something that I think is interesting or new or different or whatever, whether it's the painted ASEs and all that, or whether it's the Columbian Exposition halves, and I'll collect it up until I get a tube of it, and then I'll trade the tube off for weight plus.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So
That's a
it kills
good
two
idea.
birds with one stone.
Yeah.
And every day I am going to go see my wholesaler tomorrow, and I know he has about 10 or 12 colorized ASCs. Would you be interested in them?
Man, it all depends on the price because
I don't know, last time I talked to him, this was before I went to Georgia, he was at 35 a piece.
that's harsh because I consider them aftermarket damage. So
I know. Well, and I understand that, but that's where he's at with them. I didn't know if you'd be interested in them since I'm going to go see him tomorrow.
7, 8,
Money Maniac.
10, 11, 12. I need 8.
My grandparents got me started when I was 5
Oh,
collecting.
wow.
And I wish I had my original collection from back then, but I don't. So I had to restart my collection over again. And I've not collected just for myself, but I've collected for a couple of people in my family.
Oh, okay. Now, I understand, like, does this, people in chat too, and you guys can please answer, does, like, say you get like an uncle's collection or a grandfather's collection, I know that's more sentimental versus what it's actual worth, but for you stackers, that might be a stacker, would that turn you into a little bit of a collector or no? How would you feel about that? To try to keep going on with what someone in your family was already doing, would you keep trying to build it up, or would you just want to sell it off?
I would be just like EC.
dude, I couldn't.
I would. Yeah.
Is it the only way?
I do it just like EC. Collect until I got what I wanted, and then I move on.
No, okay.
Well, my whole thing, the only way, and a few people have forced me to quote unquote collect a few things because they know that the only way that I will collect something permanently is if it's a gift. I have 2 grams of gold before the stuff that just came in today, and both of them were gifts for my birthday. One was for this year, one was for last year. And so those 2 grams of gold, they don't ever come out for game day. They don't ever come out for trade day, and I'm not a gold collector, but they will sit there forever. They aren't going anywhere.
If I put a card with your package that I'm gonna mail out tomorrow, would you keep those forever too?
A card, whatever, brother. Oh, I keep all my cards, all my letters, all my.
Oh no! I'm shipping you out those 2 coins you won yesterday.
No, because I won those.
Yeah, so those are going to go to.
What I'm going to do is once I get them in and make my video and all that, I'm gonna talk to Lady Copportunity, and if she wants the gold and ruthenium one, which I think would be more of a collector's piece,
Yeah, I agree.
Most definitely.
then I would give her that one, and probably put the other one on the table.
Okay, what's your guys' sorry, I'm Q&A tonight, but what's your guys' different opinions on slab bullion? And what I mean by that is, obviously they can't grade it unless it's a coin, but I'm talking koalas, kookaburras, kangaroos, pandas, but slab. What's your guys' opinion on those? Should
Plastic
they
costs too
do
much
them or
money.
not do it?
There's my opinion. Plastic costs too much money.
I have a concurrent opinion about that.
It's either
I
pretty or
agree
it's
both
not.
ways, man. It really, like, because I see it from both perspectives. I see it from a collector's perspective, and I see it from a set stacker's perspective, and then I see it from a entrepreneur's perspective. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can see them all
I
angles.
mean, if I can get some slabs and they're cheap and I can sell them to people who want to pay premium for slabbage, I'm all over it.
Slabbage.
Well, yeah, I
I
mean, make a
have-
buck. I mean, honestly, you guys know that I work from here. I mean,
Oh yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
I mean, you know, everybody knows, you know, what I do. I don't hide it. I'm not, you know, I don't, it's not a secret. But, you know, me doing this, of course, I've got to have a little bit of everything because you never know who's going to come to the table and what they want. But,
Oh, in a perfect world, yeah, we all want to have, you know.
what I'm asking is it worth it to you? Because even when you resell them back, if you do that, you'll still get the premium on them. So is it
really-
worth you stackers buying sometimes the plastic, you know, the pandas, other MS70s or MS70 maples? Is it worth it? You know, yeah, you're going to pay a little more per ounce on it, but when you sell it, you're going to get a little more too. Is it worth it to you stackers to do that?
It matters on how much they get into it for, you know,
Yeah.
like, obviously, so.
Well,
And I have three distinct lines, just so you know. I have stuff that is 100% inventory, stuff that is 100% collection, and stuff that is 100% stack. So if I order something for inventory, I'm not going to fiddle with it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to open it. I'm not going to anything. It's not mine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So I don't know how to explain. And then there's stuff.
No,
you know,
I completely understand because
Yeah.
when I buy stuff from you guys all the time, or like if I win on games, I mean, to me, everything that I have in my house, everything, unless it's missed money that's, you know, on the floating shelves that I have or whatever, you know, up the wall behind me, behind the screen here, that's collectible. But everything I get in, all the packages I open, everything I buy from all you guys, that's just inventory to me. I have an inventory sheet that I use on Google, and I put it in there, then it goes into the case, and when it sells, it sells. So, you know, that's just how I work it.
Yeah, and so that's your system, and you know you kind of heard mine, and
Right.
so. And if I do win stuff or play games, you know, if it's something that I really want, then I might hang on to it. If it's something that I can let go of, or you know, don't, you know, then maybe I'll game it. But most of the
Right.
times, if I'm in a game and I win something, it's because there's something there that I want.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, because you know, because when I win games or whatever, and you're spending $9 a penny or whatever for whatever prize you win, I mean, yeah, at that point you can argue that you could be a collector in a way. Even I could be a collector because I only paid $9 for it. Yeah, he or she got the money they were looking for out of all the spots, but I paid $9, and so I can afford to sit on that gram gold coin or that 5-ounce bar of silver, you know, whatever, and just put it away or whatever. 'Cause I'm only $9 into it. It's not going to hurt me any.
Well, so that's like when I won those two pandas from Jenny Sweetheart for $9. You know, but then I even at that point I couldn't justify keeping them. I still put them out on the table.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've done that with many things that I've won, you know, it's like, I don't need this, or I don't,
Well,
you know, and I pass it on to somebody else.
Let me
know?
tell you who the king of the game turnaround
Oh, we know.
is Dreadpool.
Dude,
Dreadpool. Dreadpool has built a business on gaming, man.
I'm telling you, man, I have witnessed his father multiple times literally open the mail, hand it to him during a live stream. He'll stop a game and go, now we're switching to this, and like he just got it out of the box, bro.
I love it, man. I've been around here with
It's
Dreadpool
gangster,
since he
man.
started. And,
I love
man,
that guy.
He's
Right.
bringing, oh my gosh, props to him, dude.
EC, another question, those sets of coins that you got right there, the looks like the 1.5, the Olympic heads. So are those, what are you doing with, are they gonna be for sale or are they
I'm,
gonna be for
actually-
trade or?
I'm actually fixing to explain that. So when I buy stuff like this, I generally buy it for our bigger giveaways. Save it for like a special event. And so all three of these are going to be given away not next trade day, but the following trade day. Because the following trade day, which is on the 26th, I believe, is 1 day short of my 2-year anniversary. So
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
YouTube anniversary?
2 weeks from tonight is my anniversary of the very first video I ever put up.
Cause I was gonna ask you if I could buy one of those 1988 ones, but never mind. It wasn't a giveaway, so.
Yeah, and I mean these
Congratulations.
things, y'all. I mean they are just freaking gorgeous.
Yeah, because that one you're holding, that's the one I was looking at, like, ooh, I want that. And that was just me wanting it just to put away. It wasn't going to be to resell or nothing, but I just wanted it.
I don't remember what I paid for them, but I remember getting a pretty good deal on them because the person had tried to sell them a couple of times, and they weren't moving. And so one weekend when they brought them up, I just bought all of them.
How many do you have? Just 3 or
Just the
is there
3
more?
sets, yeah.
And even the small coin silver too? Is that what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because it's 1.5 ounces, so it'd have to be.
Oh, I can't read the tag.
Yeah, the little tag
Yeah,
right here
I got
says
one.
1.5.
There it is.
But
I got the 86 Statue of Liberty dollar and $half
the Ellis Island set.
commemoratives. Yeah.
Someone was in their car and their air vent body that adjusts. I can't think of the piece right now. I should know it.
But the Ellis Island set, the dollar is
I got my
silver
window
and the half dollar is
but
not.
I've got nothing on.
MRG said Wednesday is my birthday. If you want to give it away before then, EC.
So they've each got their own piece, their own. But it's like it's in Japanese, I think. Where do we have the Olympics that year? Seoul, Korea. So they're in Korean.
So they're Korean.
Right,
That's
so-
yeah, though that's cool. No, I just wanted one because of what it was, and so I was just seeing if you were going to sell them or not sell them. I didn't know what you're doing with them.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Jam, I've got you boxed up and sitting on my coffee table right now to go to the post office in the morning.
you may win it money in 2 weeks. I'm hoping I win one, honestly, because that won't go. That will not go into inventory. That would literally be, going on a floating shelf.
Those.
And what I mean by floating shelf is, let me turn my camera, but you can't see.
Well, hold on a second. I'll give it to you.
Did y'all see Mig's new floating shelf, by the way?
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, he set it up during the stream.
I got one shelf there. It's got a slab. I've got corner shelves up there.
Oh, okay.
There's I got the uncut currency up there that you guys never see. And then I've got floating shelves way over there. So, floating shelves everywhere. But,
Yeah, I've still got proof sets, and I've still got a bunch of stuff from the last big giveaway we got that people didn't claim and stuff like that. That's going to be
all right, guys.
given
When you
away.
guys win something, how are you guys not claiming it? I'd be,
I don't
I'd be
know.
I
excited
did
if.
not believe.
I try not to have a wallet anywhere.
I've had to chase somebody down to give them a Club Geiger for 2.5 months one time. I
What?
was like, bro, I'm trying to give you. It was so funny, man. Yeah.
Hey, Tuna Cup.
So
Because I'm the guy that as soon as I win, I'm right here over here on my phone going, let me email you.
Yeah, I don't mind so much. I wouldn't mind so much having a wallet with somebody if I knew I was going to be in there a lot. But
Right,
I don't get to go play a whole lot of games other places, so it's harder for me to hold a wallet when I may not be back in there for a month.
I
Right,
just
I mean-
shipped out one of my longest wallet holders, and it was about a 3-pound box. So
That priority box that's over there, that big one, that was Bub's Delicious's wallet, and she's had it with me for 2.5 months, and there's over 30
2.5
ounces of
months.
silver, and there's over 30 or 40 different types of currency in that box.
Are these people hiding from their spouses or something? What's going on?
I mean,
This particular
got-
person wears the pants in their relationship, and
I mean, that's the instinct I get out of it.
my wallets are much smaller,
makes
but
it
I've got
known, so.
I've
Well,
got some wallets from when I
well,
first
You
started.
know, I do that for
I've had one,
certain people
I've had one
because,
package.
you know, they buy so much from me, and me being a dealer, obviously, the more you're going to buy, of course, I'll wait till you tell me to ship it. I don't care if it's a
Save
box
all
this
that
big,
money, that's
you
right.
know. Yeah, I mean, you know,
Well, and
See, I do
whatever you
the
want.
same thing, but I don't by default give them a wallet. By default, I ship it. I don't keep a wallet unless they ask. I don't.
well,
hold-
that's what she
Yeah.
asked. I mean, when
so-
she
oh,
bought,
I know you meant that, but
yeah, when she bought all the currency, and then she bought like 15 ounces of silver on one time, and then she emailed me again, and she wanted pictures of all my inventory, and then she just started, I mean, in here where I have these black trays with coins and stuff.
That's not
You know, I got
good,
4 of them in here, and she's like, I'll just take that whole tray, and I want that whole tray, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'm like, okay, hang on a minute, you know.
they do
I've
it.
had one package. I've had one package where the person was holding on it because of the situation I was going through, and that was over 6 months. And it
Yeah.
was in a, you know, it was in a box about the size that Bubs has got with you money, and you know, but the thing is that when I was able to claim it, I sent money for shipping to cover the shipping of it, and you know, for just plain storage of it.
Yeah,
And
and
it was a good package.
yeah, because I mean, you can see up against the wall. I've got this display case, that display case. I've got 2 more big display cases. I got 2 more smaller display cases. That's my daughter's case. So she's got all the copper in. She wants copper. She's trying to get like 80 to 100 ounces of copper. I don't know what she's doing, but she's in a copper fit right now. One copper, one copper, one copper.
my whole thing with collecting wallets or boxes and all that for people is, I mean, we can let it get as big as you want. I don't care if it's 30 pounds or 30 ounces, because whenever I do a package for somebody that's 1 ounce, it's going to cost me $3.50 to $4. When I do somebody a package that's 15 ounces, anything short of a pound, it's going to cost me no more than, $5.50 to $6. So
But
for
yeah, right.
15 extra ounces for
Automatically
$3.
take that extra money, like if there's somebody like he's talking about, like, and you're talking about that, they've got a fat box and stuff, I upgrade them to priority, or
I do that all the time.
I hook them up, dude. Like, so
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I
throw extra insurance on it, you name it. Like,
Right.
Especially
especially with certain things, because
and let her inspect them.
last time I shipped something out, I had
She
somebody.
got mad at me because I didn't.
And
Do the call with her, Tuna. Have her do it with you.
Hand me that yellow package.
Go
And
check
what
out.
drives me crazy with the post office, and I do this all the time, is I tape up everything. I'm not going to show the address. I mean, my address, I don't care, but I tape up everything, and people will still get these. Within the last 2 weeks, I've had 2 people out of 9. I shipped out 19. I've had 2 where they were cut or whatever, and
it works so cool now.
they don't get their stuff, and I'm like, well, what the hell?
They were
Drives me
cut
nuts.
open money.
No matter
Yeah,
how
they were
much
cut
tape you
open.
put on there, it's not going
Yeah.
to stop a razor knife.
No, it doesn't matter. If they're gonna
But,
cut it, they're gonna cut
We'll
it.
say hello to Ashley for coming up on panel, but I wanted to address this thing with Tuna Cop talking about can't make videos because his daughter wants to see everything first. Tuna Cop, go and watch some videos called Paisley and Daddy, or the Paisley and Daddy Show, and I think you'll learn that it can be a lot of fun to do the mail call videos with your child.
Oh yeah.
I miss those
I love doing
guys.
it with my 4-year-old nephew because he's just all excited. He's like, look at all this stuff.
Is that a blank planchet down there, or is that gold?
Yes, blank planchet.
Oh,
I remember the first time I found one of those. Those are cool.
This came from Woozy over off of Copper Owl Coins channel. I want to
Nice.
go on there that Woozy had donated for. And I got the 1982 George Washington 250th anniversary commemorative and this. I don't have one of these. I was stoked. I was like, yeah.
When
Then
go ahead.
go ahead.
I was just say when I first started hunting, I was doing penny boxes while watching some of the silver channels because I couldn't afford to do anything bigger than that at the time. And so finding your first blank planchet or finding your first mint marker, which is the same size and makeup of a penny, but it's got the P or the D on it, just real big. Those are fun finds.
I know when if you go, back to our videos like 2 years ago when I was hunting with Kiki all the time, we were battling and everything. I remember she got so excited, and it's almost like it was Christmas for her. She's looking at pennies, and she's like, "What the heck kind of penny is this?" And she found an 1898 Indian head.
Nice.
And she was like, "What? They have pennies with it?" And I started explaining Indian head pennies to her, and it was just so funny and cool.
Speaking of, I'm going home.
Hi, Ashley.
Actually,
Oh, can't talk right now.
Hello,
Okay, well, hi, Ashley. Anyway.
Hi guys, sorry.
you're good, girl. That's awesome work.
I can't talk right now.
No, you're good. But yeah, that's awesome.
I've seen this transform.
But another question for everybody, with silver going, and this is mainly for the stackers. Now I understand Morgans aren't a stacking coin. I get that, but in the piece dollars. But because of the silver content and how much premium are on the Morgans, would you guys rather just go for the 90% commemorative coins, and because they're cheaper, or would you guys still want to go with the Morgans and piece dollars because they do have a better premium? And I know you guys are just stackers. You're basically a 1 ounce thing, but I do know some stackers that go for Morgans and stuff like that.
But see, I can answer all that with 2 letters. No. No.
I'll answer it a different way because I'm still new at it all. I enjoy the stacking aspect, but as I stack, I have explored the larger coinage, such as Morgans and piece dollars. And the only reason being is because I can see them, mostly.
The only way I can answer that, Money Maniacs, is on a meme that's on my Instagram. And if you've been on it, you'd laugh. So, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to go check it out.
It's just
I'm on Instagram too. Well, no, because the reason I asked that question is when I was in the store yesterday, with dealing with my wholesaler, this guy came in and he wanted nothing but. Why are you? Hang on.
Hey, you see?
Yes, sir.
I love these little, just forum talks like
These,
they do tonight.
These campfire talks.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I mean, if
That's
you
how
noticed
God-
last week, by Thursday, everybody could tell I was pretty well out of it. I was not.
Yeah, you
I
were.
was not in the greatest of places, and there's just I've been putting up videos literally every single day for months.
Yeah,
Whether it was a 30-second video or whether it was a 30-minute video, I mean videos every day.
you
And
sure
on
have.
top of that, doing my 3 shows, and on top of that, I work a full-time job. And then on top of that, we've got the mail and everything in the background. And my shows just were not doing as well as they had been doing previously. And I just started, had a few health issues, y'all could tell. And, I was just, how else do you say it? I was depressed. Everybody could tell, obviously. And so I kind of, all this mail's just been sitting here, and I really, really needed to make videos, and I need to have videos. So instead, I put it all in one video tonight and said, hey, let's all just hang out.
Well, I'm glad you did because I was spending too much money.
I like just kicking it. I've been in some streams all day and everything, and I was gonna play some video games. I'm supposed to be playing COD with Mike P right now, but
Right on.
um,
Oh, I tell you, one of my favorite channels to support is a game channel, and that's Kittle Got Game.
I watch Kittles, but
I mean,
I know you're dealing with the same thing with me, but I don't know if you noticed the other day, that my other channel got shut down because they're reporting me on both channels nonstop, and I know you were getting hit.
wait, they
And,
reported you for on your channel. What did they report your channel for?
well, the same where people are
The
reporting like
games?
spam and stuff. Yeah, they're
Oh,
just it's
good.
and it's just started here recently to a lot of us, and
Hmm.
so you can get other strikes and they don't matter, and some warnings it doesn't matter, and some copyrights it doesn't matter, but when people start just inundating you with just you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And it finally, dude, it shut my second channel down because I'd, done too much of the music stuff and everything. So now I can't even go online and actually play video games like I normally would on it because it's shut down for a week because of people reporting it.
Oh, but it's only shut down for a week.
Right now, yeah.
That's
If
cool.
it happens again, then it's 2 weeks. If it happens again, it's et cetera, et cetera. But and I'm not even doing anything wrong, bro. You know how it is. So.
Who reports you and what do they report you for? I mean, I guess I don't understand.
It's nuts, dude. It's not worth it.
So if somebody wants to hurt a channel, especially if it's a monetized channel, they will.
And I'm not even monetized, by the way.
Yeah, they'll report you for anything they can find. Like the games, you notice when someone pays for a game, we always call it a donation.
Donations.
That's because the terms of service on YouTube say you're not allowed to gamble. Okay.
Okay. Makes
So
complete
the
sense.
same thing with PayPal and Cash App and all them. They consider it gambling, and it's even to a higher level because you're doing money across wire across multiple states and all that stuff like that. And even though you're calling it donations, which is what it becomes, if people report that you're doing it, and then they go and see, oh look, he's got 135 transactions in a week for $5. They're like, okay, this isn't right. So then they'll just start getting you shut down piece by piece.
You literally have to be 110% on your T's.
So,
I's and T's.
I guess this is my question now because it's become to the point where all the platforms control what you say,
Mm-hmm.
all the banking institutions control how much you're allowed to make, and all we're trying to do is essentially trade and buy coins.
Yeah, we're just
I
trying to
don't-
have fun.
You still can. You just got to jump through a series of hoops to do it.
I mean, the auctions are okay. I don't, those seem fine.
Well, yeah, the auctions are fine because it's there's no element of gambling there. Everyone's just willing to pay what they're willing to pay for something.
Okay. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. I've never seen any problem with that, but I mean, coin roll hunts and all that, it's all the same thing, man. To me, I just don't understand it. We're all just having a good time. Sometimes at the end of the day, we can put a few bucks in our pocket. Other times, we're doing just enough to keep prizes to give away to people. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
no one's getting rich off this unless their name's,
Well, I guess
Rob
that was
Finds Treasure.
my point is, why even be petty enough to report somebody if you know nobody's getting rich off this?
Big
Because
country.
people are petty.
What's up, big country?
All right, big country, get
Fair
up here,
point
you
there, Monkey.
get
Fair
up here,
point.
you big lug.
Who didn't lock the back door?
What? Somebody look.
How many people we got? How many people that we deal with on a regular basis, or even just throughout our daily lives, that you see someone being petty or rude or whatever?
More often than I accept for reality.
There are two people that are going to report you. Okay, two people, and that's one, a channel that just has not been able to get to where you're at, or thinks that you're taking away from them. Which everyone gets salty once in a while. I've gotten salty. It happens, but nobody, not to hurt anybody, just to where it makes me want to do better or do more.
Yeah.
But some people do get salty, and they're going to do it. Oh, absolutely, you can, Ike's Girl. That's what the link's for.
So
You know,
do they show you guys who reports you?
No, absolutely not.
No, but you
Um,
get from what 4 to a detailed degree.
You know,
Even
but the
time.
other person who's going to report you is someone who's just not lucky. Someone who's played 45 games and never won.
Well, shit, that's me.
You know, but I'm saying there are some people. There are some people that don't realize that you're donating for the entertainment. You know,
Dude, do y'all know how many games? That's why my nickname is Deadass Last. Like,
he didn't say that. Tell me he didn't say that.
Myself that.
What's up, Ike's Girl?
Friday was literally the first day, and I think all of the time that I've been hanging with you guys, minus a few, $5 games on EC's channel, that I actually won stuff. Like I won 2 rounds on MLZB's table and a round on Cash Money's table.
What's
All in
going
one
on,
day.
Orta?
Cash has got some fire.
Well, he does.
And Cash is a good guy. I love.
He
He's
is a
personable.
good guy.
You can hear him smiling through the microphone.
Sure
Like,
you can.
You know, and he's hospitable. He's respectful.
Southern gentleman.
Yeah, I really enjoy hanging out with Cash a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot to that southern part, huh?
And also, that's where
That's right, Orla.
that gift came from. That's up there. The gift, was from Gypsy Wolves, who won it from Cash, and
Yeah, I was watching when he won that.
it's a testament. He carries some really nice products. He really does.
Oh, here we go. Big Country
Oh,
Squirrel
giddy
Master.
World, man. What up, big country?
Squirrel Master in the building.
Squirrel Master J.
What we doing?
What's up, big country?
Well, we did a little bit of mail
You're
call,
kidding.
and then some people showed some stuff off, and now we're itching and griping about people itching and griping. It's whatever. We're just hanging out till Mama gets
That's
home, then I'll probably
ridiculous.
close it down.
So has anybody tried to find out who's turning people in?
I'm not even going to attempt to because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
Might be that
Maybe
petty.
were able to find out
We
who the
can't
email
stop 'em
was.
from doing
No,
it,
I
so-
understand, not wanting to be petty, but you gotta find out why it's happening.
Because
I
what do you
can't.
do?
I've appealed it. That's all I can do. They can tell me why, and they can tell me what because my other channel got shut down for a week, and it's
Hold
so.
on. What do you mean by how can you join our channel, RC Silverado? You're right here, brother.
So how many people have been turned
Create a
in?
sub, buddy.
I mean, you're already subbed to the channel probably if you're in here and you can talk. So, because you got to be subbed for at least a minute before you can chat in our room. Now, if you want to become a member of the channel, you can either click on the $ thing down there, or if you can't get to that, you can hit !member and it'll give you a link.
He said member.
You can do some cool emojis like that. And you'll have a
Sure.
green name.
And then, so there's that. Now, if you're talking about can you come up on the panel with us, well, sure. We'll drop a link for that too. And then all you got to do is click on that link and we can bring you up to chit chat with us. Now, granted, we're probably not going to be up on here too much
And you
longer.
don't have to show your face.
Really
Everybody, 3 people, 4 people that are not showing their face. But I show mine. I don't, care for people who know who I am.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
Big country.
Somebody's gonna run their fingers through their
Right.
beard.
And in the
And
back.
now we don't know.
It was funny.
That's the case.
I actually had to lay it out and explain it to someone the other day. I said, okay, look, I was in my very first facial reveal on purpose
It
was
was
on.
me you were talking to.
Well, it was on Mad's channel when we were at a coin show, and he did a video, and we put that up, and then I was on what was it, Dreadpool's channel, and Big Country was up there, and I wanted to see if I could become part of the Big Beard Club, And so I was on there. We were sitting there. I face revealed for about 2.5 hours that night, and then I put it away. And then I didn't do it again until we were on Gypsy's channel with Gypsy and Mike Panucci. And
you just chilled with us all night. I was like, oh damn,
Well,
he seems beautiful. All right,
my whole
let's
thing
get going,
is,
baby.
I don't mind doing it on other people's channels because most of that time when we're doing it, we're just up talking, chit chatting, having fun, and all that. The reason I don't normally do it on my channel.
I think people's heads exploded, bro. Like they came in and it was just you sitting there, and it was like, bro, that's easy.
Cell phone was in here just a little while ago, Ann Orta.
Like, they were going nuts.
But the reason I don't normally do it on my channel is because either we're gaming or we're doing trade day, and all of my emphasis on what's going on needs to be on what's going on the table.
Oh,
Yeah.
they sure don't want to see me when I'm sitting here typing and smashing.
No offense, I wouldn't mind seeing either one of y'all's faces while y'all are sitting there.
Oh God, I bet y'all wouldn't. Y'all be laughing.
Hey.
Sitting here.
Make sure.
Chip's just got smoke coming out his ears.
Slow down, why?
Facial expressions and what they're going on when people are saying stuff. Oh Lord, they're priceless.
Make sure you do it before you eat.
There you go. That's it. First time I've ever face revealed on my own
ACDC
channel.
shirt.
There it is.
So
Is that an
Holy
ACDC?
Lord.
Dang, you do have a big old beard, don't you?
what did Armando say? Oh yeah, you have a face for radio, kid.
I
Both
got
of
a
y'all
mini.
got me beat on beards right now. I'm trimmed down. I'm about the half the size of
I need to clean mine up a little
Maybe.
bit.
Big Country's beard.
I
Half-
did trying to shave all this
Between
off.
people with beards, I feel bald.
I did a face reveal. I did a full stream the other night, so I'm good. You know. So,
That was the one with the disco lights, wasn't it?
I had lasers in mine.
Yeah,
I think
that's
some
what I
of-
The
meant.
first one was on the second channel.
Oh, I
Yeah,
do.
he had
Oh
something
yeah, I
going on
do
to
face
come
reveals
see
all
you.
the time. So.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend said hello, Big Country.
What's up?
She's on her way home.
So who's got some peace dollars I can buy for little money just for my typeset books for my grandkids?
I have two, and I'm not selling them.
See how you are, Perks.
No,
Always just contradictory.
I'm not.
Think I have one.
I don't even buy peace dollars to sell because they don't sell. There's no money in them
Well,
at all.
They are right now, man. They're on fire on channels.
I just want some for the typeset books for them.
I mean, I used to have
Care
stacks
what
of
they are.
Morgans and peace dollars on game night, and it was pulling teeth to move the Morgans, and it was breaking cement with your head to move the peace dollars.
I think I have one that I bought from Coinit, and it's
Good old Wesley
currently in
Kessler.
storage right now. Yeah, I got a good deal on it. So
You gonna put Tally in there, Ashley? You gotta put Tally. Everybody
Dang, big man, you got some eyebrow talent.
Doing the wave with his eyebrows.
I had a woman ask me one night in the bar if I could do that with my tongue, and I had to get the hell away from her.
Lord.
I used to work at a lab, and went back in to take some samples back in the back room one day.
This was like a government, like you had a tax pay.
Can't put
Paycheck
anything else. What was that?
Yeah. All right.
I
Y'all,
said this was an actual like tax-paying job lab, right?
y'all go ahead and chit chat it up. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Anyway. Since somebody called me, it wasn't a meth lab now that I think about it. Where I went to go. You know what? Whoever the hell Monkey King is over here. Y'all tell me what the hell up with all the giggling.
trust me, I live back east. I know exactly what kind of labs they got.
No, the name of this place the name of this place was GF Vaughn, and it was a tobacco refurb. So
Okay.
I was taking samples of tobacco back to the lab so that we could go through and test those levels and whatever the hell else they had to go through for it. And when I walked back into this office, there was 4 women back there that was all huddled up, giggling and everything else. And like a prairie dog, one of them popped up out of the middle and looked at me and went, "Hey, do you like being tied up when you're having sex?" Have you ever tried to climb through a window while you were strapped to a headboard? No. It's not
Well, what trouble did I walk into?
I want to travel. I want to go through your everyday life just to see the stuff that comes out of people's mouth.
Have you ever tried to crawl through a window strapped to a headboard?
Yeah, it ain't happening unless it's a really big damn window. Very key.
Oh, my lady opportunities home.
Yes,
What are
I'm
you doing,
here.
Miss Lady C, how you
I'm
doing?
here.
Let's see.
How are you, ma'am?
Irritated.
I'm sorry. I'm glad you're off work.
Huh?
I said
Oh
I'm
yeah,
glad you're
might
off
as well.
work.
Might as well.
Hey, just to give you a heads up from that angle, it looked like EC just grabbed him a handful of butt. So
Oh my gosh. Yeah, VC's chair doesn't give out from underneath me.
Hold on. There you go.
As always. Hello.
So,
Hello.
it might not have
Hello.
been the angle.
You finally get the face reveal, sort of.
Well, just turn the camera how you want it.
There you go.
I done had the face reveal. Wait,
Well, Big Country, you're not, everybody's not you.
Not all about you.
Oh Lord, let's not have more than one big country. I think we can
our
only handle
district
one.
manager popped in one day, looked at me and said, "I wish I had 10 of you." And I went, "I don't think you thought that through." I don't believe you actually worked out the numbers on that headache.
That's a good one, bro.
I'm here to tell you, I get on my damn nerves. I told my boss the other day, I said, "You do realize, and I'm well aware, that if I did not work the way that I do and get the tasks accomplished that I do in the manner that I do, there's no way in hell I could act the way I do, right?"
Oh.
I would love to see this in person, just to be a bystander.
Telling you,
Dude, if I don't do something every day to torture my boss, she thinks I'm mad at her.
Oh, Lord, I'm glad I don't work with you, Big Country. I'm sorry.
I almost want to move just to come work with you or live near you or something. Like,
We had a mouse in the store one day, dude, and I come walking up to her about 5 minutes later, and all I had was an empty styrofoam cup with my hand over top of it and went, "Hey, look what I got." And she went, "Get away from me." I was like, "What is the empty cup?" And I, "What?"
My coworkers threw screws that were in a cup at me, and I was thinking that it was a mouse because they were, doing like you did and had the hand cupped, and they just threw it. I screamed like a little girl, but I didn't. It was just a joke,
I come up to her one day and just laid a piece of pocket lint on the back of her left hand and went, "Ain't that the cutest little spider?" And she come up out of this chair sideways after me, man.
So my old store manager, before she conveniently got let go or whatever, used to tell me every single day, she goes, "I don't know what I'm going to do today with you. I'm either going to sell you, make you work the pole, or put you out on the corner." Every single day. I was like, which is it going to be today?
Curious if she learned karate real fast after she got that sweater.
telling you, Big Country, we need like about 40 acres and a pallet of beer, a pallet of wood, and some guitars and just a good time. Like,
Can we have alternatives for people who don't drink beer?
I mean, any other, whatever.
BYOB.
There we
Bring your
go.
own beverage.
Bring your own whatever is what I would
Bring
say.
your own elevator.
I don't think they can handle both of us on elevators, and I don't think that would work out too well.
Elevators
A
for
big
everybody.
bonfire out in the middle of nowhere for a weekend would be freaking
That would be
awesome.
fun. That would
I
be
ain't trying to
fun.
brag or nothing, but this whole BYOB thing,
A few truckfuls of fireworks.
There you
the
go.
last B better stand for beverage, because if it stands for something like bring your own babe or something like that, ask the EC. I might just leave with you.
He didn't hear that.
Oh,
All I
Lord.
heard was ask EC.
I mean, I'd bring her right back. I wouldn't go far, you know.
Hey,
You need to repeat. You
Because
need,
if,
no,
if my babe comes with me and she leaves with you, that's all on her.
country. You need to repeat it.
Man, same here, man.
You need to repeat it
That's
for
one of those things
EC.
you're gonna have to go to a confessional about.
You need to repeat it for EC, country.
If you got some of them Jedi mind powers, more power to you, brother.
I always think it's funnier than hell when you get accused of it. You know, like, I know you've been messing around. I'm like, what part of I barely got your ass in the boat makes you think I've got 4 pounds?
This is up to you. You could do your life.
Right or wrong?
Oh, Lord.
If you don't
That
wanna
I
make
could.
videos.
That I could. You're bringing up a really good point, honey.
If you don't wanna make videos. But right now, I don't give a shit to make videos, so.
Okay. I have a pile
I'm
of
not
stuff
going
I'm needing to
anywhere.
make
I'm doing
videos.
activities that I'd say EC would prefer not to have on his channel, so.
Brother, I think we already all assume the risk of bringing you up, and we know what.
Big country knows about the 9 o'clock
Did
rule.
you just say we all know to assume the risk of bringing you up?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So, these were gifted
It goes
to,
with me, too.
Gifted,
Man, that shit ain't even
by,
civil.
Hey,
by my main
No,
host from
and
look
order.
it up on
so-
Tungus Among Us channel.
Order,
And
order, look at
describe
the bottom of the chat.
It's okay. Big Country knows he's my favorite YouTube boyfriend. Always will be.
Also, if YouTube ever goes down, we gotta break up or something.
Right? Well, it's like he told me the other day. Remember, the
I
only
was
time we get to spend time together is if EC's in the room.
Alright, so we started this off with my mail stuff. And I think
We need
Lady
to.
Opportunity wants to do her mail call.
Well, chill out, we're talking to your female stuff now.
hmm So
Nice.
this is what she can put her stuff with her collection.
Right.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Very nice.
Wait, are we
Well,
still doing the mail call? Cause, I
we
mean,
can.
where did you get Lady Opportunity from?
I have my own mail.
She's not a mail call bride. Stop it.
Hey, 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 hey. No, guys. He found me on Facebook. Okay, he found the true
No.
story. True story. He found me on
I would
Facebook.
like to point out that the only one in the room that got that was my girlfriend's boyfriend.
All right. Well.
I'm a little quicker than that. Thank you.
Okay, so this first one that I got was from Jason Gomez. Let me see.
JG Metals. Ice
JG
Cream Man.
Metals. Yeah, it was the ship coin. Love the ship coin. Love the ship coin. I don't know if you guys can really see it or not.
You can by looking up there.
All right,
Nice.
cool. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
You don't gotta put it all back in there. Leave it off to the side because it's gonna go in your collection now.
Oh yeah, they need to get a good span of the collection. The collection's taking up a whole entire shelf. All right.
Look at the gun from Seebecker.
So this one. Oh, this was the Facebook.
Dana F.
Dana F. This
It's
is
not Facebook.
Oh,
This is
YouTube.
Dana F.
All right.
This has got the stuff for the channel. And
Right. So I got the Wonder Woman coin from her.
Nice.
Yeah, I like those.
Is that that? Or-
And then she sent in some extras, which are really cool.
Oh, that was nice.
yeah, those
I'm
are
not
all.
done.
Those are all gonna be channel giveaways.
Not done.
Ooh,
She sent in a
Well,
lot.
not the Benjis.
Oh,
The
she
Benji
said
and the
quite a
Walker
bit.
are ours.
The Benji, yeah, the Benji and the Walkers are, they stay with us, but the rest of it,
Sent all this to you, like, Lady
Dana
Cole?
F.
ah, Very nice.
And then this one is from Cash Money.
Aw, cash.
It's the one I won.
Mucho caliente.
So hold on. You get to see the case.
Oh,
That is your man.
It's the hologram.
Yes,
Which one is
it's the
that?
holograms.
I remember that one.
Which one is that?
It's the hologram one.
Well,
The
she's
hologram?
asking which
Oh,
one.
nice.
That's awesome.
Let's see the back of it.
Congrats, this lady.
That is so beautiful.
I love
So
it.
cool.
Like I said, it is
Congrats.
going into the collection along with, I get some more stickers for my board. Might have
So
to
that
start.
one's
Oh,
very,
I don't have one of those yet.
that one's very limited. The first one she just showed you, that's his channel sticker.
Right. Yeah, this one, I really like that one. That one's
There's
really
only a
cool.
few of those made that we got. So
Yeah,
eight-
yeah, he
eight
said
made
8 of 10.
Yep.
8 of 10, so.
Right. Very limited.
And I think, is that it? No, no,
one
no,
more?
it is not all. I've got one more. This, I haven't even opened this one yet.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Oh, there's more that I haven't even gotten to
Nope,
yet.
it just came in today.
Oh, wow. Well, it's a good thing I'm doing this tonight, huh?
Oh, Stephen Bates down.
Alright. Alright, this one
Old lady
is
come in,
from
she's been on a hot streak.
Aaron. Where is that one?
Yeah, I think don't say the name because that's
Yeah.
not their channel name.
Right. Let me see if they have the channel name in here, because I don't recognize the name.
Gets to the door, jerks it open, and she goes, "Hey,
They do
John,
not.
man, join my
Okay.
husband." And he turned around.
Oh, that's the one that we got from the ML. Was that Facebook or ML?
Oh, that was the Prince.
Yeah.
Remember that you bought-
Was that
So-
Facebook?
No, wait a minute.
I believe it was Facebook. So EC got this from me from Facebook. It's the Snow White Prince.
That's
Finally doing the
That is
video on it.
awesome.
Finally doing the video.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Very
one.
nice.
EC, your grand prize should be there tomorrow, sir.
Oh man, I'm excited.
Alright, I need the scissors, honey. Please. Because this one hasn't even been opening it.
You want
I'm
the razor knife or the scissors?
the scissors. Yeah, I'm opening this. I'm opening this live. Now you get to see, guys get to see how scary I look like in real life.
Stop that.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really scary until he gave you the scissors.
That's what I was like. The scissors came out. Like,
With the hacking at that shit like Chucky, I got a little paranoid, but
Oh, come on. I'm as sweet as they come. Just don't ask my kids.
Kids are liars. They don't ever tell the truth.
Right?
until they grow up.
All the way up
they,
until they're
you're
40,
right.
realizing that mom and dad were really right.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
kids
My
don't have
oldest,
truth till they
my
grow up and
oldest
pay
just had
attention,
his
and
first child this year, and
Oh.
so he kept calling
Oh.
me, and he's like, "Mom, do they ever sleep?" No, son, no.
Get ready.
You know you've almost got through when they start asking all them
Grandma.
important
Look
questions.
at the packaging, y'all.
I know this package with. They packaged this one really well.
I love it when people do that.
I don't want to hear nothing about packaging. You could have hit a body in all the box
was
tape EC.
Truck and Stacker.
Chuck and Stacker. This one is from Chuck and Stacker. Had to make
Oh yeah,
sure.
he wraps well.
Oh yes, he does.
Well, him and Storm and CA buy tape at the same place.
Oh,
That's
that's
the
the
bug
one.
one.
That's the one he told me
I
about.
think that's from Truck and Stacker.
Oh, the bumblebee.
Yes.
Nice.
That's the key.
I remember him winning that.
I was at work. I didn't even know.
I
You
didn't
know,
either.
a lot of this stuff happens when I'm not here, and I just happen to get put in on stuff.
I don't know what she's talking about. I didn't
No
know.
way. That would never
I
happen.
So that is so cool.
There's the one.
Wow.
I like
I remember
it.
when you won that race. That was a good race.
I think that was the first win 2 weeks ago.
Oops.
What do you think you got now?
Heaven forbid you see the company I work for. I swear.
Um,
He could accept it.
What do you
before
what
it
do you think you got now?
becomes
Probably 30 plus ounces of premium
Oh,
silver.
that's
Oh,
okay.
at
If they
least.
get mad at you, just tell them, look, I'm promoting.
No, I'm not.
I know, but you know, that's what you say to
Right,
customers.
right. Yeah, I'm promoting. Yeah, that's it.
So before he could get a
Somebody's
permit worth
repeating.
$5,000.
I don't even recognize it, so I don't know.
That's the Wonder Woman.
I can't wait for.
Alrighty,
for
so
when
that
that
is
comes.
all my mail for right now.
So it would
So
go back.
I know you have another coming in.
Congrats.
I have a few others coming in.
I
They
know
just
you have
haven't-
a very specific one coming in.
Really?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
See?
You guys
So
will have.
We have a new name for this coin. It's called Heroes and Villains. Heroes, villains.
You're
Villains,
so
yeah.
silly. Gosh, you're silly. I love you, but you're silly.
You know,
You guys will have to excuse me. I'm like
at
exhausted.
least I'm entertaining.
We our store does online orders as well, and I'm always left alone on my shift, so I'm here trying to fill in an online order and take care of customers at the same time.
Oh Lord.
And we have a time limit on how we're supposed to do these online orders. So I basically have to tell the customers that are in the store, I'm sorry, I can't take care of you right now. I have to do this first.
I hate that.
And it doesn't matter if I have to go into the freezer, into the cooler, into the back area to find these items. And some of the items I have to delete, and I have to call my manager and ask permission to be able to do that.
Dang.
It's irritating.
Yeah. See, now, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but there's one of the things that the place where you work for, they just purchased the place that I work for.
Right.
And now we are adapting some of those programs over, and when
It's
they
not a bad program. It's just it's
we're
hard.
not even going to get to that.
Yeah, it's
As
hard
a
when you're the
manager-
only person on shift trying to do all of this. That's
Oh, but
that's
as a manager, I have to go through and do the auditor's job now and count every item in the store to make sure that we actually have it on hand. And I get to
Yes.
do this
Welcome to
4
Gen
extra
X.
times a month.
because it is a pain to have to delete one of those orders.
Yeah.
Welcome
I
to
told
Gen
my
X.
boss the other day, I was like, this is about another $4 on the hour, or I can go back to sitting in the crane all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
not
have no
fun.
problem at all sitting in a crane and yelling at people while I hold a few tons over their head.
Well, I'm hoping because of everything that's going on that he'll see that, oh, wait, I need to hire more help.
Look at that hourglass.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. The colorized one?
Well, it's
Yeah.
hologrammy too. It turns when you turn it.
That is gorgeous. But anyways, well, I have taken up enough of your guys' time. Scared you enough with my presence. So,
No, you have not.
Monkey King said you could scare the hell out of him a few more times if you want.
but
Everybody
I
should
think
try.
it would be scary if Big Country and I actually lived near each other. And actually hung out. I think that would be scary.
Trying to chase me
But I
down
don't
and stuff.
care.
I think Patricia would be pulling her hair out. She'd be like, no, that ain't good.
Lady Carpentoody'd always be at my house with a box of Samoas.
What, you don't like the mints? You don't like the thin mints? Okay,
They're
okay.
made with crap.
So in on this joke, the first time Big Country heard my voice in the background of the first stream that I was on, EC's stream.
EC had somebody over trying to sell him some Girl Scout
Yeah,
cookies or
he
something
thought
like
I was
that.
young enough to sell Girl Scout cookies. He thought I was a Girl Scout. So this
problem
is
is-
obvious. I am not a Girl Scout.
But the problem is, YouTube
Can she
agrees
get
with
to
them.
hook up
They
on
wouldn't
the
let
phone?
nobody comment on your video.
I know. They wouldn't let anybody comment on my videos because they thought I was underage. I'm obviously not underage. I am 46 years old. I am not underage. I am a grandmother
You're not
of
46. No way.
No,
June
you
13th,
didn't say six to me.
1976.
My daughter's sitting over here saying Girl Scout
I'm
cookies.
43,
The only
you know,
exception
like-
to flavor
I am
is-
40. Well, I dyed my hair. If I didn't dye my hair, you'd be able to tell.
Mine's part. I call it speaker wire now. It's copper and silver.
No, my
Yeah.
my oldest is 20, will be 22 in December, and he just had his first son in July of last year. So I am officially a grandma.
What day?
The 30th.
At the end.
Mhm.
Wow.
And then he has
Congrats.
he has a little, his girlfriend had a little girl before they got together, so I'm an honorary grandmother of a 3-year-old.
Nice.
So, are you a happy grandma?
I am. I don't get to see him very much because I work every weekend, and that's really
And
the
I
only
keep trying to get mine to move away from me so I can have
Well,
peace and quiet.
Yeah, I live about 3.5 hours away from them as well. So, they guilt trip me all the time. They're like, "Yeah, you need to move closer. You need to move closer." I'm not moving.
I love my grandchildren to death, but boy, oh boy.
Well, what's up? Gus just became a member.
Well, Big Country has pictures that I've sent to him of my grandkids.
What's
Wow.
up,
Gus,
Gus?
welcome to roll. Thank you,
Finish
Gus.
that
We
up before
appreciate
people
you,
start
brother.
asking questions.
And I think I've sent I think I've sent you a couple of pictures.
Yes, you did, my dear, and I love them, every one of them.
They're cuties.
Welcome to the community, Gus.
Oh, but anyways, all right.
My
Well, I'm gonna
brother-
go. I'm going to get off of here and go get comfortable and stuff. I'm gonna leave you to EC. So it's been fun, guys.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Talk to you, girlfriend.
Bye. I have the next 2 days off, so I'm gonna try to enjoy them.
Let me see.
There you
She'll be
go.
here with us Tuesday.
Yes, I will be here Tuesday night.
I gotta change a house around. I've been hired as a tutor and I've got to make a classroom somewhere in
fun.
the living room.
Nice.
Included for her granddaughter.
Oh.
Have a good night, lady. You see.
Oh, you guys have a good night too. I'll be in the background.
In the background.
Yeah,
My,
I'll be
my
in
half
there.
brother.
We actually did hook up 2 microphones, and I had one over here by me, and I had one over there by her across the room on the couch. And the first night we used it, it was great. But from the second night on that we used it, the echo was just horrible.
Oh no, I have to turn it off.
We'd have to literally put bafflers through the middle of the room for us to use the two microphones.
This is what you need, brother. This has changed my life. I like a couple years ago, I had to go XLR, and I got this about a week ago. But you could do 4 mics, so you could do like your son and her if they were in another room and run the XLRs out, and everything, and then you can also you can pipe in like Bluetooth, you can pipe in smartphone. But it's really helped out. Like, I don't know, I've just got to learn how to actually use it properly. But like, it would really help you for the extra onboard local stuff.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, I mean, it wouldn't, because if we have both mics on at the same time, they're both still you're gonna hear both
Right.
people on both
It's got-
mics.
It's got ducking built into this software here.
Hmm.
It's really cool, man. Yeah, so.
Right on.
Yeah, my half brother, he sent me a picture of his firstborn child. And he's what, 27, 28, he'll be 29, I think, this year. And she's now my wallpaper for my my phone to keep me sane.
I don't have any grandkids, but I do got nieces and nephews. And I don't know if I've told any of y'all this one or not, but about 4 or 5 years ago, my little brother, calls me and asks me if I can babysit my nephew. And this child's 5. And I'm like, sure, bring him over. So I got Bubby over at the house. We're playing video games, watching TV and stuff. Cody calls me and says, hey, I'll be here in about 30 minutes. So I'm like, all right. So about 30 minutes later, when Cody comes walking through the door, I have Bubby standing in front of the TV with a cup of coffee and a king-size Hershey bar that's about half eaten. He's just wearing out. This child is vibrating. He has got so much, I mean, just wound for sound. And my little brother walked in and looked across the room, and he looked at me and went, "What the hell are you doing?" I was like, "Remember all the times you used to pester the living hell out of me? Man, have fun. I just pulled the pin on him. You got to take it and run." I'm talking about this child was shivering. He had so much damn, man. He was just standing in front of the TV, just, I mean, quaking.
Did he need TP for his Bonjolio?
And that's the only time that he has ever asked me to babysit. I ain't never had him ask me every week.
Imagine
I
that.
wonder why.
It was like a charm.
So let me ask those who are in the panel who have the YouTube side open and those who are in the chat, how do y'all like this so far where we're able to have the full panel up here but still be able to have stuff come up on the screen when people do super chats or become members? Is this working out?
Yeah,
I have
I mean,
a-
actually,
I like it.
you got to where I was going to be able to get you to all on your own. I mean, this is as far as I had gotten with it to mess with it. But I mean, that way, and see, like I said, Dimebag Daryl, he does it the way that you had read about. Darren, my bad. He actually will bring up Streamlabs so that he can have multiple cameras. And then he'll bring that up into he'll set that into a virtual camera and then bring that up in StreamYard so that he can have all of his cameras and effects and everything, and then also have other people up on the screen. But since he's not using Streamlabs as a source, he can't have the games and stuff in chat. And I haven't talked with him, in a couple of months to see if he had actually figured out to, be able to do that in reverse or what have you. But yeah,
Me
that's
and I were talking about it just the other day when we were working on this Mixcast and microphone that I'm working on. And he was showing me how he had his video set up. We'd gotten into it, and like you say, he has a separate mix controller. And it was like we had already been through a couple hours of setting this thing up, and then. But like you say, he there's somewhere way he can't do it. Like what you're saying, there's a way to do it. So.
Well, there's a will, there's always a way.
But I do like what you're doing. I don't know what technically you're trying to accomplish per se, but whatever you're doing, it's working. I mean, it's
Okay. So the one thing we can do on Tuesdays and Thursdays that we can't do on Saturdays is have, whenever someone does a super chat or becomes a member, the little monster guy shows up in the middle of the screen and shows the name and all that.
yeah,
That
stream.
stuff, all that stuff. Having the stream boss and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Having the number of people in the room put on the screen. All that kind of stuff like that is stuff that you can I can only do through Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can either do that or I can do StreamYards and have the panel. For like Saturday. But on Saturday, if people want to do special stuff, they don't get recognized for it.
So exactly what you're dealing with is where I had been trying to set my stuff up from the get-go. And that's where I'm trying to get to.
Well, that's where we're at, though. And it's really not hard. I can walk
Yeah.
anybody through it now.
Well, I've got, and I do have, so I used to stream on Twitch, so I've got the OBS board set up, and that's how I've been using it on my second channel, just to test here recently over the past month, doing the video games on the OBS board. But I would love to get that integrated properly, like you are, and so I could do it the same, because I've already got that,
Yeah. So basically, you do it the same way that when you use what I call third screen, but it's when you video capture from another screen,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how you pull the games and all that up. It's the same side that I've got my games on,
Okay.
but I just bring StreamYards up. And when you bring up StreamYards, and you click on the thing to start a new one, and then there's an option to record only. If you click record only instead of broadcasting out to YouTube, then we still get the panel, and we still get the thing up here at the top, and I can still use that link and post it over here on the YouTube side, and then I can bring y'all up, and everyone can see y'all because you're on that screen. You're on that third screen. Now, for everyone to hear you, I have to have my microphone turned towards the speaker because it automatically broadcasts out from the StreamYards.
So that was why the audio was off just a little bit.
Well, the tab picked up. It happened when
Still
that
hear everybody, but
timer went off.
kind of had that tin can sound to it.
Yeah, I have
That
to,
as well, yeah.
I have to choose whether I'm going to turn the mic towards the speaker or towards me. Right now, I've got it turned halfway in the middle.
Let's see.
Hey, Silvertongue
I'm
Stacker.
medicated right now, so I can't think of the proper way to route this, but there is a way to route the audio to where you can circumvent that. I just got to think.
Yeah, I thought you could go through the source, through your sources.
Desktop audio.
You don't do it right now, man. I don't want you to wreck your screen or anything, but like,
You just blow a speaker out.
yeah, but there is some way. That's why, like, literally, just like with this Tascam Mixcast 4 that I got, it was supposed to be real simple, USB, blah blah blah. Hell no, man. I was ready to throw my computer and this thing in the effing snow. I was so mad. So I
Silvertongue.
finally
Oh,
got
awesome.
Darren, and I was like, dude, I will pay you to help me set this up, bro. And he took his time, and like he could tell I was so frustrated, and he sat down with me. And there were a few things that were actually kind of funny, but it was all in my desktop audio settings is where the problems were. So And now-
Silvertongue. Billy P is worried about who? Oh, Billy P. George is worried about you. Okay. I don't think Billy's in here.
I haven't seen Billy.
The thing popped up for Nightbot for him, but I don't think that he's here.
Right.
But yeah, things can be a nightmare with OBS and OBS period, and then just the Windows settings if they're not right, it can be just nothing works right when it should.
See, I don't use regular OBS. I use StreamYard's OBS.
Yeah, I do
Not
too.
StreamYard, Streamlabs.
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs OBS. And when I first started trying to work with OBS and Streamlabs OBS, I literally had no idea what the heck I was doing. And so I went to, I brought up a channel one night, and literally all it had was the words written on the screen. Anybody who knows anything about Streamlabs OBS, please help, or something like that. I was in there for 2.5, 3 hours, nothing, nobody. No one put a pinky up to say, hey, let me try to help you out with this or try to figure that out. So the original theme that came with it, I took pieces out of the theme piece by piece and changed the words piece by piece and learned how to add pieces in and add things out. It was all self-educated, and it's harder to explain to somebody to do it because I didn't have a manual when I learned to do it.
Oh man, I know what you're saying, dude. It's a nightmare. It's if you don't have, having somebody, it's
But it's fun. I mean, now that
I
I'm
didn't
learning,
know all of it, how it worked. That somebody was like, "Oh, that's why you can't see this because you have it. It needs
Covered
to
up
be
and-
setting up top over here."
Mhm.
See, I was like, "Oh my god! If I would have just known
Mhm.
how many hours I was like frustrated over why I couldn't see something."
Sure, and you got to learn that what you got to put down first. What you got to put it in layers.
Yep.
So, kind of off subject, but you remember what I was telling you a while ago, Gypsy, about the new coworker?
Yeah.
You see, this woman, when I made a comment about the weather today, I was like, man, I can't believe it was so cold this morning and all that. And I said, weather been messed up. She said, yeah, they're mad at us. And I went, yeah, that global warming thing's getting kind of rough. You know, it's making the weather act all funny and everything. She said, there's no such thing as global warming. It's a bunch of bullshit. The government controls the weather, and they're mad at us right now. And I went, but what happens when it falls off the edge? Because, I mean, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking, if she thinks the government controls the weather, she has got to be a flat earther. You know?
I'm sorry. As soon as you said that, all I'd have been able to say was, you know what? You're right. You sure right.
Oh no, I got the other guy that I've been training her in hopes that they would take the one that has been my assistant for like the past 2 years and is worthless. I'm talking about just an idiot, full blown. I'm ready to wring his neck, and I have been ready for him to go, and was in hopes that I could get this one trained up enough that she'd be able to stay there, and he was leaving. And when that came out of her mouth, the first thing that ran through my mind was, so Jason's staying and you're going, right? I mean, like that was an immediate. I'll keep it. He may have an skewed view of reality, but at least he can still see reality.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And then I went over and was talking to one of the cooks over in the cafe, and I was like, dude, you are not going to believe this, man. But a few minutes ago, I said something about the weather, and she over there talking about the government control. He went, she told you to? I thought she was joking.
Wow. Just wow.
I just want to go and follow you and just hear this stuff in real life.
Dude, being a store manager or just being a manager in any area, yeah, you hear it's nuts.
That's crazy.
I work for Walmart, and my boss is like, "Hey, can you go to Paper Goods?" I was doing back to school stationery and toys Christmas, and the boss like, "Hey, can you go to Paper Goods and stack the risers?" Okay, I'm like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "Don't make it to where it doesn't fall." So I interlocked each piece. You know, I just taken the bundles of big bulk items, and I'm just crisscrossing them so that they interlock with each other. And my boss comes over. I've got things. The riser's like 10 feet in the air, and there's stuff that's like 7-8 feet tall. And my boss is like, "That's too tall." And I go over there and I shake that display. I rock it as best I could. Stepped away. I said, "Nope, we're good." And he's like, "You sure?" I said, "You just saw me do that, right? I know we're in earthquake territory, but that thing didn't move."
I used to work for Walmart for 7 years. I was a department manager for electronics when I was doing it here. And man, they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I'm telling you, what happens at Walmart stays at Walmart. It needs to stay there. It needs to stay there. Oh my gosh.
It's like an abyss that just, or a black hole that just keeps sucking in the oddities.
They call Walmart.
I mean,
Go to people
save
of
money, live
Walmart.com.
better, whatever. But oh my goodness,
Oh,
all I ask is, out of everything that I did in 7 years, and I'm sure it's nobody here, but please dress appropriately.
Go to peopleofwalmart.com.
But hey,
Oh
what
God.
if I get these underwear and I don't want to wear them
See,
on the inside anymore?
the other day, one of my friends, not really a friend, but a person I know on Facebook posted, if I'd known the gas prices were going to go this high, I would have gotten gas and frozen. It's like, oh my God. Really, you didn't honestly say that, right?
Good night, Jeffrey.
No, Jeffrey.
So EC, is it late enough I can tell one of them it's kind of borderline?
Yeah, that'll probably be our closer. Go ahead.
I know Monkey King's gonna like this one, but I was over one day walking through the cafe, and we had a couple of girls that worked over there. One of them's name was Shell. Shell's a black girl, real pretty. And I go to walk through the cafe, and I hear them having a conversation about this black girl at a strip club. Now, I'm 47 years old, used to live in Tampa, Florida, which is like ground zero for strip clubs. They're every 15 feet, and I've never been in one. I've never stepped foot in one of the places. Never saw me go there and get wound up about a woman I wasn't going to get to take home. So, so I sit there and wait a minute, and I go, I've never been in one of them. And Shell walked over and grabbed me by the arm and said, "What's that, a strip club or a black girl?" And I went, "You need to get the hell away from me, man."
Wow. I mean, wow.
I
I mean-
really want to follow you just for one day.
I mean, she didn't miss a beat.
No, dude, I'm talking about, I was like, does anybody else feel like their nose is bleeding or anything? I mean, what the hell is that?
That girl, she about her money. Let's go.
Oh, Lord.
Right in line with those blonde jokes, right?
Now, you have not been on an EC panel until you've been on an EC panel where we've had story time with Big Country.
Yeah.
That used to be one of
Yep.
our mainstays, man.
I'm telling you right now.
You know what's awesome
But
is we're all in
this
here, we're all having
manager
fun, we're all telling stories, we're all trading knowledge, we're all, face revealing and all that, and we've still only got 10 people in here. I don't think we ever had more than 14. Look great.
Our district manager come by the store the other day, and he looks like he's about 14. He had a ball cap on, and I could have swore he was going to Little League or something. And he was standing there talking with the manager and was getting ready to leave, and he said, "All right, does anybody need anything?" And I looked at him, and I went, "A hug," and stuck my arms out. Dude, damn near broke his neck trying to get away from me. It was all I could do to keep a straight face. He about run 2 people over, just trying to put much distance between me and him as he could.
I gotta run, guys. I'm sorry. Have a good time. I got
Take care,
Good
Earl.
night, Earl.
Don't run too fast.
Yeah, no, it's
So, I went as Jesus for Halloween. And the company I worked for was doing a costume contest. And the HR lady was taking pictures of everybody so the company could make it, choose who they liked. I've got probably the most original costume out of the bunch, other than the Joker, which actually was really good. He came in second. I was surprised that he didn't get first. But it was a very mixed culture company, and the people that I thought were going to have the problem with it were the Hispanics. Nah, they loved it. They're over there like, "Hey, bless me, Jesus, bless me," So I'm doing the whole crucifix thing, all day long. Well, when HR took my picture, she's like, "Who are you?" And I go, "Jesus." And I see this head pop up from a cubicle, just like the whack-a-mole games. Pop up and then pop right back down, okay? 2 days later, a lady that works in the office who's highly religious heard about it from, I guess, said person, and sent out a company-wide email stating that the guy who portrayed Jesus needs to get on his knees and repent. This was company email. This was on company server. By 9 o'clock, the entire company knew about the email. And it only went to managers.
I love it.
That's crazy.
By 10 o'clock, somebody was updating their resume.
Oh, do you think that's bad? Thanksgiving, the company bought lunch for everybody, okay? And the lady that sent that email was serving food. And we had 2 lines, because we had, I think, like 300 people at the time. And I got in the line for her table, for her, serving line, and literally stood in front of her, and I hadn't shaved at the time. and literally stood in front of her with my hair down, and she didn't recognize it because she wasn't there the day that it happened. I leaned over to the HR lady and I go, I want to tell her. She's like, you do, and I'll fire you. I'm like,
I still want to tell her.
oh, I told him, I said, if she leaves or I leave, may I tell her who I am? They're like, no. It's just not right.
I'd have to just walk up to her and be like, blessed be, sister.
There you go, Ashley.
Mm-hmm. I was floored. Oh, and the people that hated it the most were the Asians. They literally would, if they were coming towards me as I was going in or whatnot, they would turn the exact opposite direction and like as fast as they could. It was like a trail of smoke. I've done it 3 times. Every time it's been a blast.
Hey, Partridge.
All right,
What up,
hold on now.
BFD?
All right,
What's up, Partridge?
we got Ashley wants to show us her artwork.
That's pretty.
So cool.
Get that.
Looking good, Ashley.
Kitty.
Thanks,
Very
everyone.
nice.
Blame Canada, blame Canada.
I was thinking about Terrence and Philip, and I should have added all of them, but I just don't have enough room.
Well, Kyle's mom's a big fat.
And then I was thinking, what should I do for the background?
You've always got room for a towel, don't you?
Huh?
You've always got room
Giant
for a
Mr.
towel.
Pink taking over the
Oh,
top.
Hey,
You can throw Tally in there.
There's one good thing I like about this, and Ashley didn't kill Kenny.
Oh,
Ashley
that's
didn't
him
kill
with
Kenny.
Oculus.
Look a
Yeah.
bumper.
That's him with his new Oculus.
Yeah, that's what he was playing.
Hi, puppy.
It froze.
Pretty puppy.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Look, he's looking
The
around.
dog's-
He don't even know what he's doing. He's shooting.
Yeah. The dog is like, what's he
The
looking
dog
at,
is
Mom?
like, what you got? What you?
Yeah, that right there is why I could never own one of those.
Why?
Because I refuse to be that guy on YouTube.
I can see EC throwing the monitor and the controller across the room.
I think they're fun. It's crazy. It's amazing what like you're seeing. You're seeing a whole nother world.
That's the whole thing with the
Right.
NFTs and
Does
all
it make
that.
your eyes like water or strain?
You definitely
It
don't
can.
watch. You definitely don't play horror games on VR.
Well, I have a
I
stigma,
would-
so like I have an issue with camcorders and stuff.
I don't know. Before I ever got one, I would like to get one of those and watch Ready Player One on it.
That would be cool.
Um,
Pixels.
Ashley,
That's cool right there.
where am I? Where are you at with mine? Or have you? How far down the list am I?
Honestly, I haven't even attempted yours because I haven't gotten your. You haven't sent me your picture in an email.
Well, I thought that's
so-
because I thought the last time you took a screenshot of the logo. That's why I didn't
No,
send it yet.
last time you showed it to me, it just said it was black, and it said loading. It didn't show the actual picture, so
Oh,
I just
okay.
figured-
I'll send it. I'll send it again.
okay. Yeah, and then once I see it, then yeah, I can do anything as long as it's next to me and like on a screen, and I can see it, and then I can go back and forth.
Okay.
I did an art project like that.
But I definitely I can't do like what is it? Photorealism and stuff. Like if you actually sent me a photo of
No,
somebody.
no,
It takes time.
Yeah, I just wanted the logo of the
But
green and red and everything.
stuff.
It takes
Yeah,
time. I did a segmented project for high school, and actually turned it in for a contest and got honorable mention.
Oh Lord,
And I did Star Wars characters,
Nice.
but I didn't have DVD. I had VHS.
I made
Oh my goodness.
I did that on my tablet.
Nice cowardly.
Right? I did that one. Right here. I did cat and dog. I ran out of room on them though. I like it. Had to like.
Definitely, you definitely got a good talent there, that's for sure.
Thanks. Huh?
Just for science, right?
His ears were burning.
Oh, Lordy.
You crazy kids.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right. Thanks,
Have a good
Ashley.
night, Ashley.
Good night.
Good night, Ashley.
All right, y'all. Well, I got to be up in about 6 hours, so we're going to go ahead and close this thing down here in the next couple of minutes. But first thing we're going to do is the same thing we always do. We're going to reach out across the YouTube world and see who else is on tonight. I didn't even plan on being on nearly this long.
You sound like me. I plan on 30-minute streams, and you know I'm like the sports SpongeBob ever. 4 hours later.
I did my first StreamYards stream, and it was the other night, or was Friday night, Saturday morning. Yeah, it was great. It was the best one so far. I can't wait to do it again. I'm gonna definitely have to wait to get another scope.
Yeah.
EC, thanks for having me up, man. I just want to come in and kick it with you and help you dial in some settings, bro, and shoot the breeze.
For sure, man. Glad to have you. Let's see.
Yeah,
I don't think
Thank you,
we.
Easy, for letting me jump up.
I don't think we have ever rated SC Stacker from my channel. So let's go and raid SC Stacker.
All right, I'm gonna jump back in the chat. Thank you, EC, for letting me join the panel and show off a little bit.
Where it says Kittle is
Thank you
live.
very much again,
How about I
brother.
don't put his link in his channel?
You have a great night, EC, and thank you again, brother.
Hey, thank y'all for being here. It's so much more fun when I'm not just talking to a screen by myself.
Oh man, tell me about it. When you got a panel going, it's a lot better than talking to chat, and it's just like.
If ain't nobody else told y'all today, love y'all.
We love you too,
Love
brother.
y'all too, man.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
drop
good
this
night.
link one more time. When y'all get in over there, tell them we got a little EC raid incoming. Everybody have a fantastic night. And y'all know that we will